Yo, Twitch. What is going on? What's going on? Hey, everybody. Hey, take ketchup cooking. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's... Did I just literally say hello, everybody? And then that's your name? Hello, everybody. Sicko, Yee, Lucid, Technomancer. Don't look at me with my eyes closed. Don't look at me. I'm a monster. Don't look at me. Gotta clean my glasses though. I heard of a card game called Duelist 2. I have. Also heard of Duelist 1. Duelist. I didn't call it Duelist 1 at the time, but yes. Yeah, I heard about the revival thing. Yeah. I didn't play that much Duelist. I always thought it looked cooler. I played a little tiny bit, but not a ton. Hey, Yee, man. You lost your glasses, so you can't see me anyway. I can't see your guys' reactions when I take my glasses off either, so that's perfect. I don't know everybody screaming in horror. I don't see it. Hey, love you, man, and your big fluffy hair. Aw, thanks, dude. I feel like it's too fluffy today. It's not holding its shape. Silly hair. Opening my season packs. Okay, cool. Cool. What's plan for today? Plan today is to do some duels. I actually also want to play a little standard. I saw that a warrior list hit #1 legend. I wanted to check that out. Where did that go? Shoot, I don't actually have the list. No. Dang it. Where the heck? There it is. Okay. That seemed like a fun video to do, but first we're gonna kick it off with duels. Duels, little standard hopefully, and then some snap too, hopefully is the plan. Hey Riggedy, yeah, I'm obviously wearing Midnight Suns. What I read and what I feel is that the kind of the maintenance of the Abbey or whatever, like the character interaction stuff looked dreadful to me. No hate if you enjoyed that side of it. The combat and the card system all looked great. You know, XCOM card stuff looks... That obviously sounds like a great model for success for me, but man, the like relationship management, Abbey management side of the game looked so dreadful. So that's what's kept me away, is I didn't want to have to spend countless hours having Wolverine talk to Blade or whatever, you know, have chats about romance or what. I don't know what it is exactly, but that side of it I just couldn't imagine. So anyway, I was thinking about streaming it, but it came out the same week as the Hearthstone expansion, so I missed my window, and I don't want to... That's not the kind of game I'd go back for. It would only be interesting while it's new, I think. So I think I missed my chance. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. I mean, it seems like a lot of people don't mind the Abbey stuff, and then the combat seems awesome. Catsrook, thanks for the 20 months. Oh, and Moonbreaker with Astra. I guess we beat it. I don't remember how or what. I probably have a VOD up if you want to check out what we did, but that's, of course, probably not too likely to translate to what you would get offered and stuff. Aggro Mage Duels. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do in Duels. We haven't done Death Knight in a while, actually. I still have not honestly had a good Frost Death Knight run, but also that sounds kind of boring. The other thing we haven't done actually is an Unholy Hematology. I've always kind of wanted to do... Oh, maybe we did. I feel like we did do Hematology to discount like Marrowgar and stuff. Maybe we did do that. I've not done Lichborn Might. I really do kind of like the idea of Unholy decks in Duels, but we did have a good Unholy run on YouTube, I think. I like the YouTube runs to be a little bit distinct. Shaman, we did Undead Shaman. Druid, we tried some Armor Druid stuff. We didn't quite get it to work. That was with Omu, I believe, as well. like attack quest armor druid stuff. Mage, we never did do arcane mage. Wildfire work better with Mozaki? I don't think so, right? Because the hero powers don't really scale that well or anything. You know what I mean? Like the Reno hero power. I mean, I do think we'd be more likely to get it, for the record, yes, because you don't have rogue cards, but I don't think the hero powers do as well. You know, that hero power hitting for like 4 damage is amazing. This hitting for only 2 is not quite as amazing. You know, the payoff's not as high on either of these. Celery Crunch, thanks for the 15 months, and Zeus, thanks for the 8 months. Cool, Hearthstone. Will you stream the Elden Ring DLC when it hits? Yeah, of course. I just finished beating Dark Souls for the first time ever. I'm gonna make some Dark Souls videos. I couldn't really stream it. It's hard for me to just hop on and stream for like an hour, but it's easy for me to squeeze in an hour of Dark Souls sometimes. So I played it off stream and it was amazing, and I beat it, and I'm excited to play more. I bought Dark Souls 2 and 3, and yes, I will always play more Dark Souls because I've enjoyed all of it so far. Riggedy, thank you for the bits again. Droolies, thanks for the 13 months. Zeus and Celery, thanks for the subs. Hype Train active already, my god, guys. Kind of crazy. I've not played Demon Souls yet. No, I'm probably gonna buy PlayStation Plus to play the remake or whatever. Bloodborne, no yet either. Literally just Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Hey Kobe Wan, thanks to 200 bits. That's really nice. Unholy Frost, Blood. I mean, I love playing Blood, but we never seem to win enough with Blood. I really still wanted Blood and heavy armor. Is that still a thing we can do? Is that still in the game? Did they take that out yet? Did they change anything with Blood and heavy armor, the way it works? So we took Renathal out, but can we still do... Oh, what is that a can of? It's really good. It's Dr. Pepper cream soda, like diet. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper cream soda, and it's really good. I like it a lot, actually. What are we thinking for Duels? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. I need more suggestions. You guys are dropping some good suggestions so far. I mean, I really do like the idea of trying the heavy armor thing. Do we like Scarlet in that case with Blood Parasite just getting the heals here? Oh man. Okay, I think we're gonna do it again. We've tried this a few times now. It never actually really works. We could do Scarlet Unholy with Ironweave Bloodletter, because Unholy has the best ways to spend your corpses. So we could actually do... Dude, that would be pretty sick. Like an Unholy recycling build with Ironweave Bloodletter. And just gain health every time. But this is only restore 2 health. It doesn't gain the health. I would like the... I would like it better if it gained the health. You know? Since it doesn't gain the health, I don't think that's my favorite. Kobe 1, holy moly. Kobe 1, 5 gifted subs. You guys are going nuts, man. Thanks for the subs, and congrats to Storm Silent, Robo Rock, Forest. Did someone say Peepo Sit? And Lordiator, and oh my god, Wing Burrito with 10 gifts. What is happening? Happy New Year, guys. Jeez. Wing Burrito, 10 gifted sub, congrats. That's 420 total gifted subs from Wing Burrito, which number 1 is an insane number, and number 2 is a funny number. Grats to T Howling, AJ, JP Wildcat, Sicko Cell, Vinizont, Boogie Poop, Titanium Hawk, Clarmist, Goodbye Mr. F, and Jason W. Conk. That's pretty amazing. Wouldn't this hard work well with Hemomancy? Which one is Hemomancy? Hemomancy. I don't think that's a card. I don't know what that is. Is that a Duels card? Spugs with 11 months. Espresso with 420 bits and the tee. Tee! I win, dude. Riggedy Raw kicked off a chain of craziness in this hype train, dude. Thank you guys. Riggedy dropped 100 bits that inspired a mountain of bits here, dude. Oh, hero power. Oh, hematology. This is not hemomancy. Oh, got it. Okay. I don't think the hero power works with a weapon. Am I correct? These have not worked yet. They don't work. It's bugged or worded poorly, one of the two, however you want to interpret it. But I don't think they work together. For whatever reason. Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, it sucks. Unless they changed it and I didn't notice, but I don't think so. Which is annoying. Thank you guys though. Man, crazy hype train this early in the stream is so unlikely. You guys are trying to reward me for streaming Hearthstone, aren't you? You're like, man, Regis, we're gonna give him bits when he streams Hearthstone, but not Marvel Snap. We're gonna lure him to Duels. They haven't fixed it yet. Yeah, man, I'm getting a little frustrated by the Duels update schedule. I know it's like been holidays the last few weeks, but we had some chances there to do stuff and it hasn't happened, which makes me sad. Hopefully it's soon if they do something. The last few weeks I totally understand, but that's exactly it. You caught us. Well, Marvel Snap's had a lot of stuff going on this week. Marvel Snap has the benefit of having new content every single week, and Hearthstone has big droughts of content, right? So it's gonna feel like there's new Marvel Snap stuff pretty regularly, even if it's smaller stuff, you know. If bits are what it takes. No, I still enjoy Duels. It's just been a little rough lately. I think we're just gonna do unholy. I'm gonna do, well, no, I don't know, man. No, we're gonna do, I take it back. We're gonna do blood. Like always, I'm gonna do blood. Let's do blood letter blood. You know, we could do a mix. We've very rarely done a mix ever because I really like. Maybe what we should do is use unholy. Okay, we're gonna do a mix. We never do a mix. We're gonna use unholy for corpse spending, and we're gonna use blood for life gain and try to fuse the two together. I never do this because it's probably gonna make our buckets worse, but I want to do either 2 blood, 1 unholy, or 2 unholy, 1 blood. We gotta decide. I gotta think about where the corpse spending cards are in particular. So that spins a corpse. Okay, that's 1 corpse spender. How many corpse spenders are there? Like gains corpses, spins corpses. These don't spend. These don't spend. Seems like we might need 2 unholy to spend corpses, huh? Spend. Not a spend, but still a good card. Hey, holy crap, Kobe won with another 420 bits, dude. Jeez, guys, thank you. Finishing up the hype train strong there, man. Plague instead of unholy. Yeah, plague would be a good name. I agree. Yeah, I think 2 unholies where we get the good corpse spending happening. Also, there's some powerful corpse spending payoff cards. Okay, this looks like a good corpse spending mix. So we want ways to gain corpses. We want ways to spend corpses, I guess is the moral of the story here. So let's take cards that do both of those things well. And of course, get us corpses too. That's important. We like getting corpses also, and just powerful cards on top of that, of course. I actually have too many, man. We already have so many good options because of. I'm not actually sure I love the malignant horror that much, dude. Building decks with multiple runes is more fun, isn't it? Jeez. Maybe we don't want to run 2. If we're gonna run blood cards, I want them to be big and awesome and like big payoff cards for the discounts of hematology. Stitch Giant also does not get discounted by hematology, right? It's not working, I think, as well. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? I love No Muncher. Possessifier is a lot of corpses. But I need some big healing cards here. Not sure we need this. Not sure we need that either. It's maybe not the strongest card. I don't actually have a lot of ways to make corpses on one for these turn 2 corpse spending cards. It's a little bit stressful. Yeah, still bugged. Yeah, the giant doesn't work. Yeah, that's really annoying too. No, Meat Grinder's not that good. Yeah, let's cut Meat Grinder. I agree. Not that good. Hopefully we get enough corpses organically through units. I say that, but I don't know, man. I don't really have that many corpse generators on turn 1 in particular, and my hero power does not generate a corpse, so I might need more early game just dudes. We also probably have to run an Astalor. Just so good. So these are kind of the big blood payoff cards. I don't really know if I love Army of the Dead that much. I need some ways to spend corpses, but not a million, right? Just a few good ones. We'll get more is the idea, I hope. Okay, maybe some more turn 1s for the turn 2s. Heartstrike, I mean, theoretically a turn 1 way to gain a corpse, although I don't know if I'm convinced that it's a good one or not. I also really wanted to run the Scourge, right? It's a little slow maybe in duels, but if you discount it with hematology, I think it's much better. It is fairly low quality units in duels though too. But if I'm not running the Scourge, like who am I, you know? Like who am I? Who do I want to be? Discover cards? Yeah, I think we'll get some. I'm actually sure I need Chillfallen Baron. We have quite a bit of big stuff in the deck. I don't think that. Yeah, maybe run it one more Discover. Can we get the Hematologist or not? No, that's too. Vizier's probably pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, we like Vizier a lot. I kind of like this. So double Unholy, like we've really hardly ever done any fused runes like this, both in standard and duels. So it's kind of nice to get a fuse here. Hopefully this doesn't throw us off too much though, right? Single blood though, we are getting 3 really good cards for corpse spending and just, you know, high quality. Currently not a ton of life gain other than through Bloodletter and No Muncher, but that's a little bit, and then hopefully we can get some more as we go, right? Particular, we might get a ton of just No Munchers. Rune Forging, no weapon. We have a weapon, the Ironweave Bloodletter. And it's kind of our key build-around weapon, so I'm hoping it's a good one. I think a decent chance we get more as well. Frostmourne pops up, although I don't really want more at this point. I kind of just want the one. So that we either have it or we can grab it, right? Alrighty. What expansions do we have in this deck? I believe just Death Knight and March of the Lich King is all we have. So we'll get Death Knight cards and March of the Lich King cards, and that's it. What treasures are we looking for? There's a few things we could probably get that we'd be happy about. I'd say maybe a recycling. Perhaps. Cannibalism. Any good early game, like, you know, invitations, or I don't know if Crystal Gem would be great necessarily, but some of the cards like that are absolutely fine. I don't have a deck tracker running. Let's get that fixed. Here we go. Hey, Labasta da Lua. That's a fun name to say. Labasta da Lua. Ooh, Leper Gnome. Aggression here. Okay. Ironweave Bloodletter can actually kind of solve this problem, but would I rather just tempo here with Blightfang? Probably rather just get the Blightfang down. I mean, they may have bigger boards, but I just really win the board right now if I go for this. And then hopefully the life gain later surprises them a little bit. But this seems really nice right now. the 3/4 alone is pretty significant swing. All right, so they're not trading in. That's probably okay for us. I think we just go Bloodletter in that case. I'm probably absolutely willing to take one here. Yeah, I think we'll tidy this up. Big board swing on Blightfang. This card just seems so nuts to me. It's it hasn't really been nuts yet. I would say it's Unholy has not been nuts in standard or anything, but this card seems so freaking nuts to me. It just seems so insane. All right, yeah, let's consume one or more corpses here and heal our hero. They're clearly turning face a little bit already. I think we're gonna do the same. We're just gonna go face here. I'm not gonna bother with killing that yet because I don't want to give them extra cards before I have to. It's a risk that they'll get more cards, but it's also a risk that I'll die if I do it now, and I might just be able to kill them next turn. This is a really nice board, and they just use their freeze, right? So hopefully this can't die, and then we just hit them in the face. That's the game plan. Seems like it might work. Maybe. I mean, I only need 1 3/4 here to connect. I guess if they got the refresh mana crystals, they could maybe make a play here. Yeah, okay. Really just need that 3/4 to connect? Oh my god, icy touch on my face is brutal, I bet. Oh no, they hit the minion instead. Oh, that just leaves me lethal, yeah. I think you had to maybe hit the... Maybe there was a line where that hit the right target, I'm not sure, but... Cool. Plan barely worked. That was a scary setup. Friendly rush minion. We really don't have too many of those, or really any, since we didn't take the 5 mana thing. That's probably not the play. Plague Strike only. Doesn't seem very good anyway. Crystal Gem, not great for us. A lot of our 2-drops actually kind of want a 1 mana play ahead of them anyway. In other words, I think it's Mysterious Tome. That's fine. Just a way to get some early game, get some tempo, get some free stuff, hopefully, and that makes us happy. All right, so that is more of a defensive, control-y blood package. We don't really need that. This looks pretty good to me. We like Plague Strike's great card. Swarm Guard we didn't get to run, but it's good, I think, to have multiple taunts. Scourge is big. Meat Grinder we don't really need. This one's kind of a weird mix. Mortician's really good, but I think I like this a little more. Double Scourge, let's go. Now it's time for you to only get Paladin secrets. Yeah, you know this. You know the drill. You've been here before. I see. Always 2 Paladin secrets. We won't get 2 main secrets the entire run, right? We're never that lucky. I fall asleep to your Duels runs every night, so it's funny that my girlfriend recognizes your voice as soon as you turn on your stream. It's that card game guy you watch. That's always so surreal to me. Thank you for watching, though. I hate imagining myself being a part of people's like daily lives or routines. I know that's what happens. Obviously, people watch my videos. They're out there. I see it. YouTube pays me for it, but it always weirds me out to think about it too much. I got a feeling this will be more blood. I don't know if Blightfang will be a super powerful play here, but it's just Blightfang is so good. I just think I want to keep it anyway. I think I got to keep the Blightfang. Just feels nuts to me. So no good turn 1 corpse setup here. We might just tempo the Bone Digger Geist to set up the Battlefield Necromancer. We got Mana Bind and Evasion. Pretty garbage evasion. Mana Bind might be handy though. They don't have coin, so could hit a cool spell perhaps. I don't think coin is too terrible to get, but Plague Strike even better. Cool. Get that body down. Protect the evasion here maybe. Seems good. Mr. Matthew, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Yes, indeed. Now you are part of the video. Thank you for the support, man. That's really nice. Watching videos is frankly enough, but I appreciate you going above and beyond. Oh man, that's my legacy in the world, isn't it? The guy who hates breakfast burritos. I guess there's worse legacies to leave, aren't there? Could be worse, yeah. Riggedy, thanks again for the bits, man. You guys are very nice. The breakfast burrito hater, RegisKillbin. They're gonna do a documentary on me. The one man who hated breakfast burritos more than anyone else. This is his story. All right. I think we take the 3-4 here over the additional 1-2, don't we? It's probably debatable, but this is not going to get a 1-2 taunt, but I get the extra big body. I think the big body's better against some of the mid-game stuff for a deck like this. Might be better against rush minions as well, so we'll see. Rune Forging for 0 is pretty cool for me, actually. We can go for the 2-mana Bloodletter here into the Astalor. That seems fine. I like it. I like it. Guess we're going face, right? This is hitting, but everything else going face. Kind of scary. Like, obviously they can gain a ton of life here, but that's just how we try to win games. So let's do it. Evasion unlikely to be relevant this game, I suspect. Hand is really clunky. I actually need some minions to die to start getting discounts on Scourges, I think. We might tempo an Astalor if nothing else good lines up here. I guess my best play would be like Tomb Guardians or something, even though I don't have the corpses right now. Maybe Swarm Guards are better. Well, probably Swarm Guards are better. I actually need stuff to die, though. I am firm on the breakfast burrito hatred, besides they don't exist. Yeah, they shouldn't exist, but sadly we live in an unjust world. Maybe we go Blightfang Hematology here. It's really bad to just tempo a 3-4, I guess, but I don't think this deck's gonna have a lot of minions anyway, and this ensures that the discount hits the most meaningful targets. I guess Scourge getting all 3 somehow would be a dream, but we'll take any kind of mix here. Certainly a 6-7 there looks good. Patchwork for 6, Scourge for 7 should be a pretty powerful line. All right, healing up a little, unfortunately, but that's not the end of the world. Patchwork will handle this, and let's see what else we get. Oh, Sourfang gone. Okay, and Soul Stealer gone. Nifty. All right. We don't really need to use this weapon yet. We're not quite into the phase of like, I'm trying to kill you. Kind of feels like we might win this game in fatigue a little bit. Oh, that's my Astalor, sadly, but hopefully the Scourge lines soon will be good enough to pull this game back. Okay, honestly, not a bad Scourge. Not too bad. This guy's good. This guy's okay. This guy's really good. Guy's okay, and this guy's you know, does expose my board to removal a little bit, I guess, if they have like a blood boil, but maybe not the end of the world, is it? This is still reborn. This could come back on the 4-6 here into a blood boil if they can't clear this first. Oh, evasion procs, that's funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, there is the blood boil. Can they kill that 4-4? All right, drawing a card here might honestly be sort of helpful for me almost, weirdly. Guess not really, but you know, it's interesting anyway. Getting hit for 9 here as well. Something that plays for, well, I guess that this has got to be the pick, right? I wonder if we use this later though. Gonna rip this just so that it doesn't eat my discounts. I think we want to use this later in case they build a big board against me. I can shut it down into like a late game scenario or fatigue scenario, because right now I don't really need it. Wow, this is very cheap. Okay. So this is gonna die next turn, and then I may not have a minion left, unfortunately, but that's just how it's got to be. Kind of sad we didn't hit the Scourge at all, isn't it? Would have been nice to maybe play something alongside it. Ah, they have another Sourfang. Okay, so they had 2 in their deck already. It's not that crazy, but that's maybe not the worst thing for me. It is one of those you know, endless resource problems, but it's, you know, it's one that requires them at least to take some hits. This is interesting play. because that didn't have the blood boil anyway. So, all right. Yeah, maybe this isn't a Scourge turn, is it? Maybe it's a Heartstrike Frostworm's turn, or maybe actually a Plague Strike turn. Still feels like an early Frostworms. I sure wish I could get the Scourge down. I guess I can if I get lucky, right? Well, I have to get pretty dang lucky. Just it feels a little premature here. Not a good way to kill this guy off other than killing it myself. Ugh, these turns just don't feel that compelling to me. I'm gonna take my time though. This might lose me the infectious ghoul, but that's not the end of the world. It's totally fine if it does, honestly. Maybe we still do it this way. Dumps the card for the discount and nets me an additional body for the ghoul. And I don't think they're gonna have too many more minions other than Sour Fangs. So let's leave this board out as a problem for them, and then we'll go Scourge. We don't have Marrowgar in our deck, unfortunately, of course, because we are only double Unholy. Would be a great win condition, maybe. All right, do you have any lethals here? I'm one off on lethal, it looks like, unless this connects to something. Can Frostworm's Fury, the Deathbringer Sour Fang hit for 8? I need 1 damage here. Anything that does 1 damage? These don't do 1 damage. Does this get through though? Yeah, this should do it. Yeah, this will do it. This is cheap enough that this does it, right? So now I can use my face. It hit for 10. Ooh. Nice. That was a fun win. We had a pretty tight clock there with the Brand Mograine at the end. Honestly, it was gonna require some pressure. All right. Yeah, Krusty's probably okay. We don't really need Mask or Pickaxe so much for our deck. Krusty's just good removal. Seems like the most powerful card there. And boy, oh boy, what do we got here? This is an interesting mix. War Leader, Creeper, and Patchwork. That ain't it. We don't want a Tar Creeper and a War Leader that badly. These are all pretty solid cards. Body Bagger good, Possessor is good, No Mentor's good. These are also decent cards, but I don't think as good as these. This feels like the pick. Body Baggers are pretty good for this deck in particular, I think. And No Munchers are always good in any game mode, I think. This feels so good.
Versus Reno. We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
Okay, yeah, Bone Digger Geist can be really good if we hit one of our ones. These aren't good enough to keep, right? That's gonna be a higher pressure output card or play, but you don't know why, but you still pronounce gnome as gnome. Gnome. You got gnomed. Hey, double mage. Let's freaking go. Spellbender and counterspell. Wow. Okay. That's wild. Hi, Dead. What's up, man? I'm glad to be hanging out with you as well. Coin is gonna get counterspelled though, unfortunately. It's probably not the best result there. I think we gotta tempo this guy. We need the bodies. We need the corpses. Plague Strikes are gonna be good later, hopefully, but... Alright, Coin. Not my favorite. Spellbender ever a risk in this or not? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's already good. Well, is it though? I don't know. It's like, does it really matter? It's not bad, but it's not the best. Bloodletter's fine. Unless I get a Vizier, maybe. Body Bagger, Plague Strike any better? No, let's just wait. Let's be efficient. I think this damage probably has some permanence, but I don't know that it's useful yet, is the thing. I also don't know how many minions I'll need to be hitting, though. Probably not that many. Feels like a deck that's going to be going face a lot with spells and stuff. All right, that is a minion, but that's what Plague Strikes are for, so. Serenity, thanks to the 8 months. That's nice. Torch Face, so we can gain a little life back, thankfully, with all these damage hits, which is good news. Currently, we actually can't, because I don't spend any corpses via cards right now, but eventually we can. Eventually we'll be able to. Really sad the hero power doesn't work, isn't it? I said it's really sad, which is a funny turn of phrase, but also accurate. I feel like I'm gonna need the healing on the Tomb Guardians more than I need the discount on anything. In other words, I think we're gonna save our corpses. Since this does not work with the weapon. I mean, we haven't actually tested it, but it has not been working with the weapon, and I don't remember getting a bug fix. So I'm going to assume it does not work, and try to spin the corpses for a little life gain. Now, this is not what we wanted to see. Oh, God, that is really not what we wanted to see. Good Lord. Oh, we are just not good at this. I mean, Blightfang is crazy. Don't get me wrong. That's really crazy. But how is the best way to go about it with the Plague Strikes here? I guess we just always have to kill this, right? Even though it's maybe the last 2/2s right away. It just kind of needs to die. Oh, am I taking... Oh, it's so much extra damage, though. Oh. I either lose a bunch of 2/2s here or take a bunch of extra damage. I think I need to lose the 2/2s, right? I don't think I can tank it into another wave of whelps is my concern here. I think I need to... But I mean, I'm still gonna get some taunts here, so it's not like it's the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. This is still a pretty nice defensive board. If they don't have any kind of AoE to answer it, this could still be really good. And if the 1/1 start trading in, right, it adds even more layers of defense. So yeah, hopefully this is okay. These also give corpses, which is nice. So stacking up some Tomb Guardian plays, some discounts for that Scourge, and hopefully some life gain as well as we spin corpses with Tomb Guardians and beyond. Seems like no easy AoE here, hopefully. I think I gotta kill the Alexstrasza, right? It's just too big if I don't. Too risky to hit me in the face and stuff. I mean, I don't have any lethal setups. So we got, what, 10, 13? Rogue Secret. I wonder if that's gonna, like, bounce back to hand or something. This has no hits. Okay. Got hit. Oh wait, evasion. Oh no, it didn't get hit. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Heal 2. I don't think this will work as a heal, unfortunately, since there's no actual weapon. But I want to play it anyway to discount Scourge as much as possible, of course. Get the full... Oh, it did work. It worked, even though there's no weapon. Oh, okay, cool. It healed 2. Yeah, that's really nice. That's a big deal, honestly. Another really monster board here, too. All right. So we got through, I think, the scariest of the early turns. What's threatening now for us, of course, is a ton of burst damage. I don't expect them to develop another scary board like that. Unless they have, like, a contraband stash or something, I guess. Whoa, Mask of Mimicry into their own Blightfang. That's cool. I dig it, dude. I guess we're just going phase. It means I'm not really getting to play the Scourge, unfortunately. It's gonna be basically free, though. Good news is here is currently he can only kill one of these at a time, but I'm gonna have to trade in to kill more, but I might be able to navigate through that to get a lethal if I use like a value trade on the first 2/2 or a, I don't know, whatever. It's maybe not gonna be lethal though. I'm only looking at 9 if I value trade, right? All right, that's 2 taunts. We might have to just do this 1-to-1 here and just try to get Scourge value. Necromancer, huh? Not very good. Yeah, I think we just push through, honestly, particularly with the stealth there. I think we just have to push through this. Feels bad, sure. I'm just kind of cycling them. Every trade is just cycling into another guy, but I think I need it to happen. I really wish I could make more space for this Scourge is the thing. Probably gonna wait one more turn again, but it feels so bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm also getting another dude back too. Mine's a little weaker, of course, but I think it's okay. Just basically reduce the threat of these over time. If we assume it's gonna happen anyway, we're not really losing much here. I don't think I play this for 2, right? I think it's 2 valuables a full board developer later. So Blightfang has one more dude inside of it. We don't know how many more Blightfangs they have is one problem here. Did they get 1 minion in hand? That's 2, okay. All right, here we go again. This might be a good time for Scourge though, because we're probably gonna be behind on board after this sequence, which will give me more spaces for Scourge to be good. We could top deck a 9 mana Scourge now though and play it. That'd be sick. Did the hero power heal? Did it really? You guys said it healed. Oh, I thought the Heart Strike healed earlier. Is it working? I thought this always didn't work. Huh. Didn't we think it didn't work? I just assumed it didn't work. Oh, that's great news. Okay, good. Am I making enough space to be happy about a Scourge, or is Patchwork good enough? I kind of like the idea of a Patchwork just to value trade here and then Patchwork. Kind of like the idea of the Patchwork because if they have another Blightfang, this makes it go away, number 1, and also maybe has a smaller board as well. So what are my threats here? Damage, I'm not too worried about. I don't know, man. Am I gonna have a 5-spot board again is the question though, maybe. Just hate floating mana too. No, I'm gonna do this still. Alright. Guess we heal then. Okay, so what did we get? We got Blightfang, and an Arcane Artificer. So Blightfang on board. They had one more Blightfang in hand. I don't. Okay, so they had another Blightfang in hand. One more yet again. Okay, sure. All right. It's a lot of Blightfangs, yeah. This feels like the time to Scourge finally. We're kind of out of options, I think, otherwise. Oh my god, the double Blightfang on these is so annoying. Do we crusty this or not? No, we just Scourge. Hopefully we get some rush minion or like, is there anything that does AoE or anything? I don't think so. Rush minions would be cool though. Hey, rush minion, take it. Okay. Guy got big at least. That's cool. I mean, honestly, not too bad. This could be a worse result. I mean, some healthy minions is good. Like 5 health minions is nice. some threatening minions. We got a rush, which was good. Open up the crusty. I think that was okay in the scheme of things. Dawngrass. Are they gonna have a Drake fire amulet, or no? It could be torch, I guess, right? No, torch is not fire, if I recall. Yeah, it's not somehow. Somehow insanely, it's not. It's not fire. Just gross. Okay, Malagos. Wow, that needs to go away. That bleed is hitting for 7. Cool. Thank God that order was a little different at least. I might be dead now though. Between that ping and that that Malagos 7 hit, that's really gross. We can only heal for a little here too, unfortunately.
Just wonderful.
I mean, yeah, the Malagos has to go away. There's no question about that. But what's the best way to do it? For 6 and 3 and 3 maybe. But them having man, them having these trades all suck. I have to leave that alive because if this dies, it's gonna make them 2 2/2s anyway, I think, or no, just 1 2/2. I mean, a 2/2 is you know, less threatening than a 4/9, but the problem is I lose 2 minions to make that exchange. I just have nothing else to do with these anyway, is the thing. Ugh. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I definitely need to get the order right here. I know that much. Ugh, I don't know about this. It's like saving, you know, 2 health, but I'm thinking that 2 health could be a very important breakpoint because we could be dead. Yeah, I think we're gonna be dead. That was too good of a Dawngrasp, right? That extra 5 damage we took was brutal. The value on the Drake Fire is insane. I might need something like a No Muncher here to feel like I have any kind of chance. Okay, torch 2 off lethal. That is lethal. That is giga lethal. Yeah, we tried, man. That was a good go of this. We got through the first kind of early threats. The Blightfangs was honestly nuts for them. That was really good. The Blightfangs into the recycling is just, you know, it basically denied us any chance to play the game via like pressure, like trying to race them down. That condition's gone because they just have so much defense and life gain. Okay, so these are weird passives. Man, no corpse passives, no. I don't know, man. These are weird. Endurance training. I mean, we have no Muncher. We have Bone Guard. We have Nerubian Swarm Guard for 2. Ugh. Battle Stance, I just don't think is useful to us, right? We're just not that good at killing people. We don't have any burst damage or reach or anything. So that's not going to contribute to a game plan that matters much. And then Vigor, it's too risky. I have so many small cards I want to play that won't even be good. I'm going to put a bunch of 3-mana body baggers. So I think it's got to be endurance training, and then we hope to hit more No Munchers and Swarm Guards maybe. I think that's kind of okay. Particularly because we're 1 blood, the chances of us getting No Munchers and Bone Guard commanders is actually, I think, a little bit high. Because we can't get offered double blood, so we're going to get offered some 1 blood buckets, and these 2 are pretty good cards off the endurance training, particularly No Muncher. 3-mana No Munchers are game-winning kind of cards. If we can get, you know, 4 or 5 of these in the deck, I think we're going to be happy. And Swarm Guards aren't bad either, right? So a couple different angles for that. That's not, you know, it's not what I would have picked, obviously, but what in God's name? Did I add Ashes of Outland cards, or is that just one of those random buckets we got? I think it's just a random bucket, right? Double Supreme Abyssal and Kael'thas Sunstrider. What in the world? It's definitely this. Yeah, I mean, Corpse Spending is fine. Unholy Frenzy is pretty good for us, and Dark Transformation's fine too. Not our best bucket by any means. A triple gnome muncher bucket would be my number one pick right now, but whatever.
Scarlet versus Sai. Oh, hey, Scarlet.
All right, that's a good one too. Do we keep the Corpse Bride for 3? Or not 3, I mean for later. Now let's look for a taunt payoff here. Let's get a cheesy taunt. All right, do we ever go double Body Bagger on 1? Bone Digger on 2. Hero Power. Tomb Guardians on 3 is not impossible, I guess, but unlikely. Pillage the Fallen and Mummy Magic. Okay, we got Pressure Plate and Plagiarize. Not my favorites. Another Body Bagger, though, is going to come in. Okay. You don't expect the Pressure Plate to get a ton of value here, do you?
Me have that for you.
I don't know, man. Let's just go.
Me have that for you.
Let's get some 1/3s down. Yeah, I wonder if it does work with the hero power. Yeah, since the hero power works with Bloodletter, I wonder if it works with giants, because we assumed the giants weren't working, but maybe they are. We may have been wrong. All right. Not giving me the best turn 3, but it's winning the board a little better. There's a lot of card draw already. Scary. Bonebreaker's good tempo too. Thankfully the chip damage now, we can kind of solve that problem. We know we can heal reliably, but it's all the other problems that are a problem now. Yeah, Krusty's not the play we wanted.
Me have that for you.
3 mana Guardians. I'm gonna have only 3 corpses though. Same for Corpse Bride, only max 3 anyway. Possessifier is probably the play next turn then, huh? Set up for the bigger play the turn after. Oh boy, you just hate to see the Death Whispers every time. It's like, how many cards am I about to give them, you know? We know that that's 2 frost spells right there. Oh, it's so gross. Ooh, no Muncher's a little more spicy though. And the thing is, I have to kill it and give them those, because if I don't, they could just get more. You know, I have to respect this, unfortunately. It's so brutally good. Probably just dead in a turn or 2 here. But it's our only choice. I mean, they're only getting 2 more, right? So. God dang it. It's like, how many good cards did I give them? Who knows? Jewel Kit at least is pretty garbage, I guess. So now Corpse Bride's definitely a little better. That's gonna destroy one of these minions. Hopefully the Death Chiller would be nice. That would be better. Of course, of course. Do we know Munch already? Am I like at risk of being dead if I don't know Munch? I think actually, yeah, with Plague Strike we know Munch here. The heal already is good. It's a little bit of face damage. Yeah. These can also heal, we know as well, so. The goal is somehow going to be to outlast these 17 frost cards. Did they play one there? They played an Icy Touch. That's probably an Icy Touch up there, of course. I don't even have the healing yet on my Bloodletter, though. I need to get the Bloodletter before I worry about all this healing, don't I? Jeez. Gotta solve that problem. Ugh. Frost is hard to beat. That was is a bit of a downturn for them. The problem for me is I don't really have a good payoff here. I mean, this is a good payoff. It's big, but it's not like game-winningly big. And it's using all of my corpses. But it's got to be better than Tomb Guardian, right? I just know that they can freeze this guy. So I don't think it's that good. I think they're just going to Frostworm's Fury my face, to be honest. Yep. Okay. So we can Krusty that or Unholy Frenzy that, but I think Krusty's probably just better in this case. Swarm Guard Krusty's honestly a pretty legit turn. Okay. Because this gets me a nice board. I mean, I guess they're not going to get a ton of damage out of the Prismatic Jewel Kit, but they might get some damage off charge minions or something. And if they do have another Frostworm's Fury, which I guess they probably will, then at the very least, in that case, I have some taunts to block it out, which is cool. Okay, that's a little slow. That's really slow. Are they gonna be able to freeze enough here? They need like a Howling Blast. Icy Touch to freeze the 10-10. What do we still have though? 12, 14 damage here? Is like a Patchwork lethal? Is this lethal? 12, 14. This is 17. Are we really one-off lethal, guys?
Clever, aren't you?
I think we're one-off lethal. I don't have any way to like silence or make more stuff, right? This is all we got. I think I'm gonna kill that with the Unholy Frenzy, I guess. So it doesn't kill me, but yeah, I am always one off lethal, aren't I? Crazy, dude. Just heal a little here, I guess. You know what? I don't know. Let's make more taunts. That could be a heal next turn, but just in case this is at all disruptive somehow, I don't know. They have Frostworm's Fury. Hopefully we can just attack face. Hopefully they don't have a face freeze as well. And then I still have taunts, hopefully, too, through that, which would be nice. The only problem here is if I get a Gnome Muncher, I'd be sad that my board is full, but otherwise, probably not stressed about the full board. Maybe an Astalor, I guess, but that'd need 2 spots. They made a spot for me anyway, but like we said, this just means I attack with face, so all good. Cool. Wow, that was a seemingly very difficult game to win. That early Death Whisper, we navigated that okay. Like we didn't die to that somehow. That was a good win. That was tough. Really, really tough. So Blade we could tutor half the time, but I like Bloodletter a lot. We have had a game where we were empty on cards. That game we had that Scourge in hand, so Bag of Stuffing looks pretty enticing to me. This isn't a taunt or anything. I think just card draw's fine. Some games we haven't felt like we needed it, but others we have. Okay, so some early undead, early corpse spending. The frenzies are good if we're ahead, but bad if we're behind. Typically, just because they're a little expensive. I like Tomb Guardians a lot, though. I like Tomb Guardians more than I like this. I think we go here. It's a little too many frenzies, but we'll make it work, guys. I gotta take a pee break. I'll be right back. This run's going a little better than I expected somehow. I still don't really think our treasure is very good, so we're not going to go deep, but not a bad run, not a bad run. Oh, yeah. Okay. My hair tonight, honestly, my hair lately has just not, I don't know, the weather or something, or our water. I don't know what it is. My hair has not been behaving itself, though. Look at it. It's like drooping to the side. It's flopping down the front. What is going on? Okay, so remember, No Muncher's actually 3 mana. That's insane. Rune Forging is good for us as well, honestly. We don't have a corpse, though. Maybe we'll see if we can get a play here. Look, what is this? Stay up! Stay up here! Stay up here! Stay right there, don't move. Don't move, hair. Yeah, I need to get more butter for my butter helmet. Yeah, that's the problem. I ran out of butter. That's what's wrong. All right. Do we still play this on 1? We don't really need to play the weapon on 3, so I don't think so. What do we get here? 2 paladins, of course. Yeah. Finge is kind of cool for us. Judgment of Justice, I doubt it's super relevant, but that's okay. Does consuming soup count as eating or drinking? I believe that would be eating. It has non-liquid matter inside of it, so it's eating. Otherwise, any food item that was even marginally contained in liquid would be considered drinking, and you don't drink cereal, right? You don't drink cereal. Tomato soup, I think there's probably a viscosity factor you have to consider. Like, is the viscosity food worthy or drink worthy? Right? I don't know. If it's not, if the food items have been, I guess I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I don't know. I think it's one of those you know it when you see it type deals. That might be the only great great answer here. You might just have to know it when you see it. Sun Fury Champion. Okay. Bloodletter doesn't feel perfect just yet. Avenge, Judgment of Justice. Okay. I think I just kind of want to kill that. The problem is the rest of this turn's going to suck if I do. No corpses to hero power for. This is a testament to how figured out Hearthstone has become, because these conversations wouldn't happen during Snap. It's probably true. It is sometimes a little easier to autopilot, I have to say. All right, No Muncher dead and gaining a ton of life. That sucks. Also, 1 corpse shy of this being a good play. Does that mean we're bag of stuffing this turn just to get some efficiency here? Boy, we hate it. We sure hate it. Draw 7's not bad though. Okay. All right, a lot of cards to choose from here for future turns. Gotta kind of lock all these into my brain a little bit, don't I? Okay, a lot of Unholy Frenzy action. Plague Strikes are good. Vizier is certainly potentially quite powerful. We're gonna burn a card, but we don't care. We'll probably unfortunately burn like the Scourge since we got all cheap garbage in hand. Bonebreaker, Shield Block. Okay, a lot of that damage we got early is being wiped away quite quickly. That's a good burn because we had plenty of those anyway. Yeah, sadly not good necrotic mortician lines. I wonder if we're ever sacking our own body bagger here, just trading in for a 2/2 to get some discovers and Kind of go on curve there. Get a 2/2, a 2/3 discover. I mean, I don't really need a discover, right? Because I have so many plays. Does it ever Plague Strike Tomb Guardians? That also does not feel amazing.
So fresh.
Dark Transformation might just be a better play into a Battlefield Necromancer. Just floating 2 again, though, because this does not get to activate.
So fresh.
What I wouldn't give for one more good corpse, man. I think this is the move, but I'm a little sad about it. Feels really inefficient to kill my own guy. But 2 mana to get +1 attack, basically, and -1 health. I mean, I guess I got 2 reborns if you think about it that way, but that was going to happen eventually anyway. Shield Shatter. Okay, that's better than a Rancor, I guess. Is this deck eventually just going to own me with a, whatchamadude, Shock Spitter? I'm just kind of waiting to die here, right? There's not much I can do. One of the best decks in Duels right now, and it's just coming. Getting attacked a lot. Pillage the Fallen is pretty much the dream for this deck. And I have no way to stop it. I can try to patchwork, maybe. That would be one way to disrupt it, I guess. But I think that's about it. Empiric Blood, I mean, that's definitely the kind of thing I would want here to gain enough life to live against Shock Spitters, but I think they're going to nerf Shock Spitter again. I've heard people suggesting it. It seems like it's on people's mind, yeah. It's kind of wild. Oh, that's not undead, huh? Okay. I was worried about what unit I was targeting here, but it's not undead. Got it. Got it. Understood. It's a big heal 12, but is that enough? I'm still just gonna die to Shock Spitters at some point, man. Battle Stance, Pillage the Fallen is like the Shock Spitter dream here. And somehow they've navigated across these secrets the entire game. Oh, these Bonebreakers are good too, man. Bonus damage when cleaning up minions. They're not even taking it though. How do I create a lethal threat here at 28? We had that Grave Strength offered, which I could have maybe taken to try to sneak a win out, but it seemed early right now. Patchwork eating a Shock Spitter could be good. There's finally the Avenge. Corpse Bride currently a little too small. Possessifier, I guess, is fine. Yeah. Let's kind of try to go wide here. We're sort of dying though. I don't want to use this because I'll lose my corpses for the Battlefield Necro. Unless I Heart Strike something, but that seems kind of silly. Then I can't use it anyway. What am I saying? That's mana. Right. I have to imagine they're gonna have more good warrior AoE here. Without a Patchwork eating some Shock Spitters or a Bran, I just don't see this win happening personally. 32 does not feel like enough. Okay, hitting for 8. And 8. I mean, I'm not dead this turn by the looks of things. So that's kind of good news, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's even better for them because now they get both back instead of just one. Wow. They finally procced the Judgment of Justice and it just totally screwed me. Oh, great, dude. I don't think about it anyway. I don't see how we're gonna live, but that's just great. Just great.
Clever.
Yeah, we're always dead, right? I technically can I guess I can heal a couple times or something here, but not enough to be relevant, right? What's the right way to heal the most? hit and then trade in and then make a thing. This also makes a thing too though, so it's kind of the same difference as this, right? I mean, it's not enough. This will make a thing, right? And that'll be the best way to do it, I think. That heals another 2, yeah. So we know that they have 18. Oh, and that hits for 2, yeah. So they're still, this is just lethal on board. Those are each gonna do 9, and that hits for 2 to face because the Bone Breaker's insane, so. Oh, and they have the brand, so they don't even need the second one. Cool. Nifty. All right. Okay. Sure. I need a miracle. I don't know. Yeah, it messes up my bloodletter, but we're kind of running out of time and leeway here anyway, so we gotta have a miracle hit on the Qualdalar or something to win this. I think. I actually don't hate that, but it's still probably no more, please. All right. Yeah, Shockspitter is really, really good. That's one of the top 3 decks in Duels, but you gotta take those, I guess. I'm gonna have to go put just a little bit more product in my hair, maybe. I cannot keep it alive, man. It's just, it's droopy, you know? Can't keep it up. Nope. 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 No. Dang it. Nope. All right. Vizier's good. Pluto. Sure, but not during Hearthstone. Yeah, just wait till snap time. Wait till snap time. All right, Dart Trap and Cheat Death. Oh my. 5-mana Bone Guard's really nice. Dart Trap, I mean, at least it is an activatable hero power. Sometimes we get these against hero powers that can't even activate. Cheat Death. It's not going to be good for us. All right. What on earth are we playing next turn? How's my hand so dead? Really clunky costs. All right. Amara. I mean, we could just win on board against Amara decks probably, or try to anyway. That's not the end of the world. I'm gonna tempo Astalor, yeah. It's good with Cheat Death, of course. And good to activate some corpses. Not this particularly or this, but corpses in general are kind of cool. All right. If I get enough Astalors, this could be a win condition as well, right? Just win off Astalors. They're gonna have a lot of mana here and a lot of Amara procs, obviously. Oh, there we go. Hit the 3-1. Cool. More mana for them, but less pressure for me, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need the discount. Just get the body. Huh. Rune Forging has the Blade of Quel'Dalar downside now. Horn of Winter, I feel like, is probably better. I don't have any spicy Astalor lines, though, is the thing. But even like Astalor Unholy Frenzy is pretty nuts later. I could do like double Astalor Unholy Frenzy pretty soon. If there's a board that lines up for it, and just try to win this game on Astalors all the time. Horn of Winter allows me to make shenanigans plays happen. So Coin Bone Guard Commander is probably okay, even with such a tiny corpse total. I would need 6. No, actually, I could do the Acelor thing literally next turn, couldn't I? That's 8 mana, and I will have. Oh, not next turn. No. On turn 5. That's an 8 mana play. And I have 3 bonus mana. Of course, there needs to be stuff to trade into to make it good, so it's not like it'll always line up, but maybe soon. If we use coin, we would have to wait a little longer until turn 6, but I kind of feel like there might not be anything big enough anyway by then, so maybe we ought to just go ahead and make the Bone Guard play happen. Just get the 8/8 down here. Perhaps greedy to hold on to it too long. 8/8 is pretty good for 4 mana. 9/10, let's say. Even. Patchwork is nice. That could disrupt something, maybe, including the Amara, I guess. Not like as stressed about the Amara. I think the game can go longer than Amara. I'm more worried about like Grey Bows and like stuff like that. Scary death rattle chains and everything. All right. Krusty's good. Patchwork's good. Tomb Guardians, yeah. These guys aren't even corpses, so. Holy Frenzy, I mean, I think we want to use it here if we can. Hopefully the Necrotic Mortician's pretty decent next turn as a little filler here. Oh, that's a good minion, man. Don't get the Frenzy, I guess, which is nice for us, but still clears my guy. Would have been a good Krusty if they had value traded that over the 1/2, but we take it. All fine. Okay. Grave Strength does have some lethality baked into it, which I like. Unholy Frenzy seems a little bit shenanigan-y at the moment. I kind of like the idea of having this Grave Strength to give me more ways to kill them after Amara. Between like the Astalors and everything else, maybe I can find some path to killing them with this. It's like a Bloodlust. Stick 1 board and this becomes pretty scary if they can't deal with 1 board. Possessifier is the more like consistent thing to do now because I'm going to play next turn, but I bet I can figure out something to do. I like the idea of trying to get that to hit. That seems useful. I guess here we'll go ahead and Hero Power too. I don't need corpses right now other than for this, and that's too far along, so. Patchwork next turn seems awesome. This also got cheaper, so I can do this too very soon, or now, I guess. Now is fine. With the horn. 7 would be a little better, I guess, to get some armor. Oh my god, Feor's blade is gross. That's gonna get very big. Oh man, that's really good at killing all my tiny minions. It's hitting me really hard, isn't it? Ugh. Boy. We could maybe discover some freeze effects, I guess, but geez, that's gonna be tough. Do we patchwork an empty board? Hopefully they play something to make the patchwork feel better. I probably would anyway, honestly, but it's gonna feel real bad. Hedge maze, dang. Frenzy's so stranded, dude. My hand is really clunky. I think we patchwork, like I said. It still has value hitting the hand. It's just a body on board. You know, we could try to time it with the Amara, yes, but it's like, what am I doing? I could throw away some Tomb Guardians without Reborn, I guess. It kind of feeds the blade again, though. This thing goes up to 18 damage after that. Not that they can't feed the blade anyway. They're going to regardless, but... it just feels hopeless, doesn't it? What on earth do we do here? I don't think we wait on the Amara. It's not even that likely we hit it anyway. It's usually something they can play right away, so... Sabertooth Stalker And Spirit Singer Umbra. What in God's name is in there? Like, what? Sabertooth Stalker? That's an Unguro card. I guess the quest gives them Unguro, huh? So they just picked up a Sabertooth Stalker randomly. This must have just been an Unguro bucket they took. Man, that's something. Their hand is garbage, it seems. So this hits the patchwork. They're at 26. Not even close to dealing 26. I kind of hope they play something big so I can do this Astalor thing. Play like a 7/7 would be perfect, you know. A 6/6 is also fine. Sure. That is going to pretty much finish their Amara and their healing anyway, so. It's good timing for the Astalor, I guess. We don't even... Oh, this guy's going to cause me a problem, though, isn't he? Because he's going to die before the second Astalor. And if I trade him in, that minion, of course, goes to 5. Oh, well, oh, I can do it the other way, though. I can play this Astalor first. No, we'll be fine. Then all 3 will die. Which does mean, unfortunately, I will not be able to kill the back half of this turn. But... surely that's worth it for 2 Astalors, right? Do we want the Astalors now, or do we ever think maybe a Krusty here is okay for now? My hand is a little bit full. My hand is a little bit full. Yeah. Oh, these don't go back in hand, dude. Yes. This whole time I've been thinking these go back in hand. Literally this whole game. They only go on board. I'm thinking of the Hunter card. What's the Hunter card where they go back? We just saw the Shock Spitter do it, and I had it in my brain. These go back in hand. This is garbage with Astalor, obviously. This is not something we care about. Okay, it's obviously Krusty in that case, then. No question. Do we actually just play an Astalor now for tempo, then? Probably not yet really needed. Let's just chill for now. Oh my god, this thing hits me for this just clears the it just clears the Krusty. Oh, we're so screwed, dude. Yeah, Devouring Swarm's what I was thinking about. Yeah, not Unholy Frenzy. Literally this whole game. Oh, we have no path to victory here, do we? What on earth could we do that's big enough to beat this weapon? It's just going to lethal me soon. Astalor or Amara comes down soon too to push them back to 40. Like, how do we get there against this weapon? There's no weapon removal available to us off Discover, right? There is technically some freeze, but we're kind of out of Discover cards. We can sort of technically taunt / heal through it, but it just gets bigger and bigger. There's no... We don't have a mechanism to outlast that, you know? Dang, that's a big board, dude. Yeah, we're just dead. This seems more or less hopeless, doesn't it? This for 6. To what end, though? Maybe we do just Unholy Frenzy here to clear this guy. Play another Astalor as well, I guess, but again, why really?
Talk, little Death Knight.
I mean, this play is so silly. I don't know, man. So they've got 22 plus 5, so we're not dead yet. 27. Astalors won't really kill them. We know there's an Amara as soon as they get to scary threshold. Scourge, we're gonna try to just high roll and do something crazy, I guess, right? That's about my only out. It's probably gonna get really easily dealt with. No brand, so it's like double Astalors, you know, a lot, but it takes 2 turns to get all that damage through, which doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough, right? Cool, that's 26 now in a single turn. Just keeps getting worse and worse. It's just inevitable. All right, Scourge, I need you to somehow break the opponent's weapon. I just don't think it's possible, but somehow I need you to break the opponent's weapon. So whatever hero power and trust that, we can't really, right? It's too risky. All right, Scourge. Figure out some way to win the game. I don't think there is. Are we dead on board actually? 26, 30, 35. No. Not dead on board. No munchers? Yeah, 7 no munchers would be pretty sick. I still don't think I'd win, but that would be the kind of thing I think I need. Yeah. 7 no munchers would be great. Dang, that's not a bad... That's a pretty good Scourge in the scheme of the universe, dude. Wow. That's one of the best Scourges we've seen. Do I ever Horn of Winter into a Dark Transformation here at all? Death Whisper's kind of bad for us. Well, no, it gives me Horn of Winter right now. No, it's not that bad. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. If we're not dead, this is actually not the end of the world. Sidisi, thanks for the raid, man. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You're about to catch the bitter end of a Duels run where I take 26 damage to the face. So, you know, pretty much just like standard. You'll oh god. Oh, just kill me now. That's enough. That's please have a lethal, please. I just want the suffering to end. Are they really not gonna hit face for 26? Come on. No, dude, no, please. God. I just want it to end. Oh, please. Please. Please let it end. Make something big here. Just please end my suffering.
What a delightful party.
Of course, it's nothing. It's always a small thing, but you know, maybe it's threatening somehow. I mean, this is lethal on board if I let it go, so I guess we technically better play it right, but we're pretty much screwed. Adara was completely brutal. Best Scourge I've had in weeks, and it just got Adara'd in one fell swoop. Yeah, CDC, thanks much. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Surely I am dead here. Somehow. And if not, how do I win again? We don't, right? They've got 3 swings, so they need to hit two of these swings face to set up the kind of 2-turn lethal, I think. If I were them, I'd probably play the Amara here just to be really, really safe. Is there any play for me with like Grave Strength where I just somehow kill them from 29? I don't think so. Is Scourge better or worse than all the wild cards? Usually worse. There's a lot of really bad old undead from previous sets that don't really do anything cool or big. The new undead on average are just better. As you might imagine, you know, cards get better over time, so. Yeah, there's the Amara to be safe. That seems reasonable to me. Seems unbeatable to me, to be even more specific. What is this now? 34. Yeah, I think we're very dead. Is there technically any way to get through this? Like grave strength on a 2/2, and then like dark transformation won't work. There's no value trades. Yeah, I don't know. This game. All right. Shame about the run. I mean, I think it's actually a decent result given that we're playing a really weird hybrid unholy and blood, and I think both our treasures are pretty underwhelming. The go even is a bit of a triumph here. I mean, yeah, it would have been cooler to go further, of course, but I don't think that's a terrible run. Remember, 50-50 is your expected result in an MMR matched scenario, and we're playing, in fact, a bad deck against meta decks. Yeah, I think we take that. Would have been cool to go positive, but all right. So I actually wanted to also play a little bit of standard after that, but I guess we're gonna open some cool goodies first. Goodies. Goodies. I kind of want to do another duels run, but I need to get this video. I wanted to play this deck. So this is a control warrior deck that hit rank 1 legend, which, you know, in and of itself doesn't always mean a lot. Clearly there are pocket metas. There are people who play decks for just a game or two to get a little boost and hit rank 1, but it's certainly a fun it's still a fun thing to talk about and spotlight. And these sorts of control warrior decks in particular have been popping up as a answer to some of the high damage output cards at the top of the legend ladder, and said decks at the top of the ladder as well. So demon hunters in particular, with all of their crazy burst damage, can be shut down a little bit by some of the life gain available to control warrior. I think even that's probably debatable. I don't know the matchup very well, of course, but I think they still win a lot. But in theory, anyway, these warrior decks have popped up to present, you know, some kind of hope or answer to that. And in particular, this one is utilizing Astalor and To the Front as a potential finisher for this deck as well. So you can make your Bran cheaper and your Astalor cheaper and go off for a big Astalor to counter swing your opponent and kill them via Astalor stuff. Perhaps even Alexstrasza as well is an option there is also. So two to the fronts, I guess. Let's see, that's 4 mana, and you're getting 4 mana in discounts per unit. So Alex would be 5, and Astalor would be 4. So you can't do all that without some help from the depths, but with From the Depths, perhaps in particular, you can chain together a variety of different counter lethal opportunities on top of your control card stuff. So I don't know. Basically, the story here is, man, Warrior actually has a control deck that can be played. Let's do a video on that, because I want to play some Control Warrior. Basically, that is the tale for the video here. So really just want to get a few good games of this for a video. If we can get a couple highlight games, we'll move over to some Marvel Snap later. But get our duels run, get some warrior action, and go from there. Now, mulligans in this deck, I don't know exactly what we're looking for, but I'm thinking maybe From the Depths is good to get early. Feel like probably a school teacher is fine. Card draw, weapons expert, that sort of stuff all seem good. I'm assuming Outrider's Axe isn't bad, but I don't think it's probably right for priest. I don't know if this is going to be a greedy priest or a blessed priest, but I'm assuming it's going to be a greedy priest, just given my expectations. I don't think a lot of blessed priest shows up outside of high legend. Yeah, greedy priest indeed. So we don't really have a lot of disruption against quest, unfortunately. This deck is light on disruption and heavy on counter lethal. There are some control warriors who are running steam cleaners, which would actually be so perfect against the quest priest, because they would potentially shuffle in their quest reward and I'd have a steam cleaner. But this one is not a steam cleaner list. This is a little bit different, prioritizing some of these other outs and plays instead, basically. So we're gonna have to win this one via damage, is the moral of the story here. So Astalor shenanigans with Bran, that sort of stuff's gonna be necessary. So if we can hit, you know, like a cheap Alexstrasza or Bran on From the Depths, that could go a really long way towards getting us the lethal hits we need. I mean, of course, Bran Astalor alone is 32 damage, so you know, if they're capped at 35 here, just, you know, setting up an Outrider's Axe, an empty board, and a Bran Astalor could be enough. But the empty board part's going to be a little hard. Often this deck has some of these minions they just play down. So we're going to try our best. Bran for 0. Okay, that is a good start. We have actually another dredge, so we could grab the Bran later, but let's just take him now. Axe is good, but we're going to be playing Astalor for a little bit.
What now?
We got heavy plate to trade as well. I mean, I don't know, From the Depths, heavy plate. I want to get the Bran out so that I have a better chance of discounting something else. Because if he stays down there, he gets discounted again and he doesn't do anything, right? He doesn't go below 0. So perhaps if we move another card into that bottom few spots, the bottom 5 cards here for the next From the Depths, we might be a little bit better off. So now we can take the axe. That's totally fine. Curious what else is down there that got discounted, but okay. So, you know, we're already we've got exactly the 35 damage we talked about. We've got the axe, we've got Bran, and we've got Astalor. So this is possible, assuming that empty board scenario. Okay, they identity theft the Bran, and they've also identity thefted the Astalor. Wow. Okay, that's incredible, because that's a ton of armor gain, which clearly that changes our math a lot. Not to mention, this is just a really annoying little board to deal with, isn't it? Is this already a buckler shield shatter? Jeez. Oh, we do have this as a disruption, by the way. Oh, I didn't even notice this card was in the deck. Yeah, so we do technically have a little bit of disruption, don't we? We might be able to pull their Xyrella out of their hand before they play it. So that is one way to win this traditionally, if we can beat the quest that way. I actually thought this was that card draw card at first when I saw it at first glance, but it is not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably worth it. I don't know how many more small wide boards like this are gonna get, but I can't leave Bran out into more Astalor. I really don't even want to leave this much out. I'm honestly already annoyed, because the 5 armor here goes a long way, but I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting, so that just in case I can line this up on turn 10 for the Bran Astalor line, that it's available, because I got 2 axes, right? Oh boy. Well, that's gross. All right, can I do anything crazy with Bran and like on turn 10 if I go Bran, Astalor with a to the front. So let's see. The second Astalor is 6. The other one's 3. That's 9. Bran is 0. Would need another to the front, I guess. But even then, I can't play that last Astalor. So that doesn't really help me too much. Unfortunately, this is a real pain in the butt for me to deal with right now, man. I can't kill this right now. Are you kidding me? This is so sad. Unbelievably annoying that I can't kill this right now. Boy. It feels like a wasted ping, doesn't it? I guess I should ping the minion always in this case. That also feels wasted because they can heal it up, but but either way, they're 35s, they're cap, so still gotta get adjusted to do Renathal math. They are making some moves on questline too, man. They are so far ahead on questline here, it's crazy. Okay, this honestly might be a brawl. Normal Astalor, of course, not lethal yet. Only 16 with Bran. That's just not going to make sense right now. Hammer? Honestly, man, we're going to brawl. I need... I need to win the brawl. This hand's so bad, I feel like. I really, I don't know. Might be my fault, but feels like such a bad hand. So they're back to 40. I actually have to hit face, I think, to chip through this armor gain. The problem is they're getting more. But I need to get through it so I can set up some lethal hits. That said, it's still going to be hard to get there. Because there's currently a board to deal with. I don't mind taking that hit. That's not a big deal or anything, but... Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna Rokara hit for 8, right? Because we're getting really close to Bran Astalor next turn being a lethal setup. Okay. So they're 27, 30, 35. And we have... Oh my god, dude! Dude, they got Bran, Astalor, and Rokara off of their steals. Are you kidding? This is so gross. If I hit here, how much? They're at what, 37? So I go to 29, 34. Do I have it anyway? Hold up. They're at 37? If I hit here... Here is actually less than here, right? Because this hits them for 8. 37, if they take 8, that's 29, 20, it's 34, but this is 32 plus 2. Isn't that just lethal? Am I doing bad math here? I almost died, by the way. I did not look at my health total. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I did absolutely not look at my health total. I did not see that I was at 4. Did I do bad math or are they dead? They're dead, yeah. And I even get some armor back, cool. Wow. Exact lethal after all of that. I almost died though. I didn't realize I was so low. I really didn't. Okay. Weird game. It's kind of fun on those how you spot the first standard game of the month, by the way. Oh, it's only the 3rd. That's not that crazy. We spotted the line early, you know, just had to get the math, and it actually lined up shockingly well. Kind of crazy. I will be honest though, I hate that even this control warrior deck is winning games with Bran Astalor. Is in other words, is it really a control deck or is it a combo deck? I know that there's obviously crossover there. Combo decks like to control things, but to me, it's sort of about priorities and goals. If your goal is to be more of an attrition deck, then you're a control deck. If your goal is to build towards a lethal push, you're a combo deck. I will say that the combo here is probably more incidental rather than a priority. So this does probably still trend more towards a control deck just with a competent finisher, which, you know, I'm okay with that. Also, it is probably a little bit matchup dependent too, right? If we're playing an aggro deck that's all in on early minions, we're definitely going to feel like a control deck trying to keep all their stuff in check. Although, if you look at this deck, right, from a control deck standpoint, it doesn't exactly run a lot of like rankers, and you know, it's got removal obviously with brawls and shield slams, so there is some of that, but a significant portion of the deck at the very least is built towards weapons for like hits. Some of the weapons are more about board maintenance with Outrider's Axe, but you got hammers in here that hit people. You got the Astalors that hit people. So I would definitely say this deck feels a little bit more like a mix. Now, this is a Naga Bless Priest. We have a couple challenges here, by the way. We need to deal with big minions getting buffed a bunch. Brawl is pretty decent at that job. Shield Slam can be, but probably won't be big enough to keep up. So I'm actually thinking about shield slamming here just to protect my armor total for a faster shield shatter. Yeah, I think so, in other words. Plus, having a minion to build on can be good for their buffs early, so let's just commit that early. Oh, hey, Avocado Toast, dude. Yeah, crazy game, man. You hit some absolutely bonkers steals, dude. You stole some insane cards. But we managed to get there, thankfully. So do we take the buckler for the shield shatter? We have Brawl and Rokara for that later. So Brawl in the meantime, Rokara for later. Kind of like the idea of the weapons expert here just to get more stuff rolling. A weapon can be good for sure. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. I think this will hopefully be enough between the two. And Brawl as a kind of safeguard. But next turn, School Teacher plus Expert feels like a really strong counter swing line. Just get some board and try to keep up via minions, you know? Okay, that kind of does need to die, though. I guess we'll be able to kill it with a weapon some of the time. Axe does not kill it, but Hammer would kill it. Hammer, I really would rather trade, of course, but that needs to die. So if we get Expert into Hammer, we'll swing the one swing, I think. We could try to School Teacher first. If we get Axe, of course, we'll have to School Teacher, but we'll see. We shall see. Opponents really deciding if they want to pop off here, I think, but they're taking so long now that their opportunity is probably gone. They're just gonna have to sit and wait, I think. I think if I were gonna play that though, I might have tried to contribute a little bit more health to it. I don't know. So do we get Hammer or Axe? We get Axe. That is the likely outcome, so not too shocked there. Yeah, we need like a Shield Slam here or something, right? Something that kills this.
Anybody?
You know what? I think we take the Clash. Pretty good chance I get a playable card for next turn. We have a Brawl to recover against the Elemental. Like, obviously, I'm not pumped about that being alive, but a Brawl hopefully will recover. This just gives me more stuff to do. Okay, I mean, that's a good reactive play for later. We are going to have to get by on Brawl into Rokara. We can use Call to the Stand into the Brawl to make it better and more likely to kill the things we want. So that's helpful. I mean, for now, we have just a minion advantage as well. So hopefully that's enough that it's good for the Brawl too. This is not a deck where we need to Call the Stand to be like a a sort of tech answer or anything or disruption. We're just looking for good stuff to kill. So Call to Sand Brawl is good on 6. Have we got a Shield Shatter play that could be better, but you kind of assume this thing is going to get big. So Brawl typically works better, more often. Oh, I'm hoping there's not like 3 giant minions and only 3 giant minions, but again, Call to the Sand might fix that problem. Yeah, there's 2 giant minions. It's going face as well, so that's gonna leave me even more good Brawl results. Can almost get away with a Shield Shatter here, but not quite. I think we go ahead and do this. Kill a value target, maybe. Kill that Colossal, maybe. Colossal in particular could give me a lot of bodies for the Brawl, so... Let's see. Not a Colossal, but good to kill their card draw, I think. So really, the only thing we desperately hate winning here is the Raiden Elemental. I wouldn't love the Kyrian winning, but the Elemental is the real culprit here. If the Elemental wins, we're super, super sad. First out, that's good. Okay. That is completely fine. Yeah. So we killed some card draw. We killed 2 monster threats. Now we have Rokara to help stabilize next turn as well. Even Rokara Shield Shatter is probably going to make sense because we may not have a good armor line in the future, and I can preserve these weapons for the next couple rounds of threats as well. Then we have Neptulon for the next board development, and then I feel like we're pretty much stabilized after the Neptulon, because this deck typically lacks any degree of reactivity to clear a Neptulon, and then he just takes free trades all day, and we're just good to go. Yeah, this looks perfect. Really, really nice. We would snap here if we were in Marvel Snap because we're feeling confident, feeling good. It's not unlosable, I'm sure, but feeling good. The hand is kind of bad, I'll admit. I mean, well, I don't know if I say Astalor's pretty good, I guess. I was going to say the hand is bad with the double axes, but Neptune and Astalor is not too bad. That's enough to get us by for a couple turns. Let's see how their Colossal fares. Looks like they're going to play it for 7, so maybe like a Hydralodon or something. Okay, they just pass. All right. I think we play Astalor in that case as opposed to the Neptulon. I think I want to use the Neptulon reactively because their Colossal might also be like more reactive. And we're gonna start hitting face now because I have so many weapons. These weapons aren't so much better than the axes that I'm willing to just sacrifice all these durabilities. But good board development, good damage output now, threatening lethal soon. All good. Maybe this like a Gigafin or something. They were just like, should I coin the Gigafin? Should I wait on the Gigafin? Very curious. Behemoth, okay. That is a little harder for the Neptulon. Well, not really. I guess after a hit, it's gonna be 8, so that's perfect. Maybe just hit the 2/2 here. Would be ideal. Oh, it's going to 11, so maybe just hit the 5/5. Make my life easier that way. Make my life easier. 9 is a bit more awkward for us. Oh, even more awkward. Well, now if it doesn't hit the 5/5, we'll just trade in the 5/5. So we're kind of back to where we started. Well, I guess two Neptulon swings will make more sense in that case too. So that's fine. Hoping to get away from 2, but protect this. Oh, actually, just shield slam maybe. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna play this too. I mean, do I though? No, I guess we still play Neptulon. I think the Colossal was gonna be their only major reactive card, so hopefully the Neptulon feels a lot safer now. And then we just set this up for a lethal push next turn. And if not, we have the axes. So, another 8's definitely worth holding is my logic. If they saw the Colossal, I'd be worried about this Neptulon sticking and being relevant, but I don't think they have any way to deal with this in their deck. Yeah. Cool, okay. So this definitely felt more like the control side of this deck working well. That was fun. Kind of scary, but Saw the call to the stand in particular being relevant. That was nice. Just occurred to me, does this deck have any new cards? Astalor is Astalor literally the only... He's literally the only new card in this entire deck. You've got to be kidding me. There is not one new card in this deck except Astalor. Wow. Unreal, isn't it? Yeah, weapons expert's not from... He's from Nathria, man. The Nathria mini set, right? Only Astalor is from March of the Lich King. Call to the Stands, Nathria mini set. That's wild. That's actually crazy. Warrior... But see, this is what we talk about a lot. Where... When you print hyper synergistic, you know, parasitic packages in an expansion, like, you know, Fire Warrior, for instance, it's so hard for them to percolate out into other decks and other archetypes. They're really, really inbred with themselves, and then they can't do anything else, you know? So it's hard for those cards to make it into other sets.
On instinct. Embrace your destiny.
All right. Yeah, think about, okay, yeah, that's actually a great example, like the Phoenix, right? Think about like the Phoenix versus Kargath. Kargath was a general use legendary that you could put in a deck like this because you liked the rush, you liked the gaining 10 armor, it just had generalized utility, right? And then you look at the Phoenix, Thorabalor, or whatever it's called. Is that even the name? Thorabalor is a weapon, isn't it? Whatever its name is. I don't even know its name exactly. It's only fire spells specifically, so we just can't use it, you know? Yeah, we can keep hammer on one. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea, I think. Yeah. Since we lack a turn one anyway, we wouldn't want a Finley on one ever. This just gives us a chance to buff the hammer while basically doing the same thing as a mulligan anyway. Yeah, this is certainly illogical. Turn one keep.
I see you've brought guests.
There's no Shield Slam or Finley. Is there a Finley? Do we ever Finley here? I mean, Finley's so much better post from the depths, but getting a body down here does not seem terrible to me. I'm not going to overreact to the peasant, though. I know this is the scariest card in Hearthstone for people, but I don't think it's the end of the world just yet. I'm hopeful that if this is Shock Spitter stuff, we can get enough cards. Are Shock Spitters running peasant, though? I honestly don't know right now. I have no idea. Do we coin a Shield Slam? Yeah, peasant draw card, the game is over. I honestly don't hate Shield Slamming it because I don't know how many other good targets there's going to be available. I don't think Beast Hunters are running Breeders, right? So I think this will be a Shock Hunter. I mean, maybe Beast Hunters are running Breeder. I haven't really looked closely, but I don't think so. Beast Hunter, second best deck in the game. Yeah, no Breeders. How is Beast Hunter with Denathrius the second highest win rate deck right now? That's crazy. I'm looking at HS replay right now. Beast Hunter number 2, Shockspitter Hunter number 1, Diamond to Legend last 3 days. Denathrius still in there. It's like the same exact list as before. Infused stuff. Okay, that's big and annoying, but not the end of the world. Is Spitter running Ramming Mount? Part of me thinks this is gonna be a boar deck, but I don't know why. I just have this weird inkling. No, maybe it is Beast Hunter. Battle Ram is not going in a Shock Spitter list, right? You don't run Battle Ram in a Shock Spitter list. I don't know anymore. I have no idea. I have no idea. Finley, ooh, to the front for 0. Dang. Finley is gonna grab all of these. It doesn't really matter what I take first, does it? Well, actually, I want... Oh, maybe I should... No, actually, that's the wrong pick, because I want to be able to keep the Astalor in hand. No, that's the wrong... That's actually the one pick I don't want. Because now if I play Astalor, I get the good one in hand, and I can't Finley yet. That's the one card I didn't want to take. Dang it! No, I picked the wrong one. Because he's actually adding something to hand, then I'll be putting Astalor at the bottom of the deck. Ah, crap. Could brand Finley, I guess. I wonder if that means we hold Finley, but still I'm gonna have the same problem, right? I have the same problem. Wait till turn 11. Yeah, no, we could, but well, yeah, honestly, it's not even the craziest idea if you look closely, because I feel like the bottom of the deck cards really aren't that good yet. Like Shield Slams aren't particularly useful yet. Not terrible, but it's not like crazy good yet. I'm also just wondering if we just take the early value brand here as opposed to anything else. To the front makes brand 1. That's 3, but Astalor would be a little too much. I think we are actually going to take a value brand this game as opposed to a lethal brand. Because I think the mid game is where I'm gonna lose, not the late game necessarily. Although this deck's running the Sunwell, I think any expectations we should have about this deck are out the window when you see the Sunwell. I don't know. I don't think we can take anything here as truth. All right, so. Now we've got, maybe it's Reno? Maybe it's a Reno deck. Maybe that's why they're running. Okay, I don't really know if that was upside for them or not. Maybe it's Reno. I'm gonna go for value though, guys. Oh, well, wrong cards every time. So this is now 1, 0, 3 is 4. 2 is 6. 1, 3 is 4. Oh, but I can't play the school teacher here if I do this turn. No, maybe this is still actually a little early if I want to brand school teacher. I really need to brand school teacher. Isn't that a little greedy? I think that's a little greedy. Let's just do this.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Our gift of the arcane.
That feels greedy. So 2 more Astalors here.
Our gift of frost surrounds us.
Oh crap! Wait, no. If Brand could live, of course, this would be nuts. But again, I'm going for the value brand as opposed to the lethal brand. I think that's going to be more important. I'm already falling behind though, man. Jeez, I'm kind of dying already. 14. But a big swing this turn. It's a rabbit year, and I think you're a fellow rabbit. I think I am a rabbit, maybe. Yeah, is that? I think that's right. Is it a rabbit year? The stream title says duels. Well, I'm dueling. This is a duel with my opponent. All right, here, I fixed it. Some of you can't see, but now the stream title says not duels. Used to say duels, and now it says not duels. Oh, that feels so funny for some reason. I don't know why. All right, so Brand's gone, but that's not the end of the world. No biggie. Yeah, they're pivoting pretty defensively here for, you know, they had, I think, a pretty nice push face, but until literally right now, we didn't have a lot of life gain, so it kind of made sense to me, but This will help us a little bit at least. Kind of not really looking to hit a minion here, am I? Maybe it's just frozen buckler time just to get this 5. I don't even know if we care much about anything else, but I need to be able to open up hand space to draw a card. Because we were full. Oh, this is also gonna burn a card though, isn't it? Oh my god, I forgot how Astalor worked. It's really insane, but I'm gonna burn a card again. But this is so insane. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth burning a card. All right, I gained a little life, not really enough, honestly, but I was gonna try to play that Noggling out if I got some armor gain or something that was just kind of easy to play out. But I think the 2 to the front's so good I don't mess with it now, because now I get a 1 mana 2 to the front. We have another 2 to the front on the bottom of the deck, but I can't grab that because I got all these stupid Astalors in hand. But clearly there's some don't burn a nice card again. Burn a card again. I get it. I said cardigan. I get it. I get it. I don't own a nice cardigan. Do I look like the kind of person who's buying cardigans? I buy my shirts in bulk for $5 or $6 a piece. I don't spend money on clothes at all. My wife can spend money on clothes, but not me. I don't care about that at all. Frozen buckler. Okay, that's out of here. So a couple secrets here might be pretty annoying.
Any questions?
Let's start fiddling with stuff, I guess. 2 dormant idiots, huh? Explosives, fine. No biggie. I think we just gained life again here. We're actually falling a little behind on life. On turn, I don't know, on turn something later, we're gonna start wanting to play some Astalors, but this is making everything too cheaper, so I can't get like multiple Astalors without another 0 mana to the front, which again, that's on the bottom of the deck, so that doesn't really feel like it's happening anytime soon. Because Finley, you know, that doesn't work. All the Astalors would go to the bottom and I'd be very sad. I mean, this is potentially a great shield shatter here. Oh, maybe not as good of a shield shatter here. We need some armor gain. Maybe that'll trade. No trades. Hunters don't trade, you fool. I literally can't play the shield shatter right now. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's a good brawl too, I guess. Unless Crush wins. Brawl into what, though? Attacked. Am I crazy? Crush wins 75% of the time? Yeah, that's how math works, I'm pretty sure. No. Dude, no. Listen, hey, Lucid Army, you had a great run, but you're banned, so it's good knowing you, buddy. Thanks for being here. You're out of here. Oh boy, it really sucks that you're gonna be banned forever, dude. Wow. That's a real shame. 60 messages just gone. Wiped from history. You almost made it 2 years. But nope, you're done. Gone. Are we alive technically? We're live at 1 technically. Yeah, look at this. Oh, probably not anymore though. What's that?
We're going on a date.
Oh, that's fun, dude. We are alive. Can I pull this back in any way with like a Nagaling or something? Rokara off the top would be pretty sick. Like Rokara Shield Shatter or something. I think I have to go for a Desperation Finley, right? Astalors don't ever do enough. 16's just not enough, literally, or it would have to be a dream, but not enough. Shield Shatter, I think it's gotta be a Desperation Finley. We have some cheap cards on the bottom, so I mean, let's just see what we get, I guess. I don't know. We did get a Rokara. Is she cheap plus the Shield Slam? Because that could maybe be enough. Even if she's not cheap, maybe it's enough. I don't know. She is cheap. Okay, cool. Weapons Expert as well is kind of baller.
We will drive you storm pipes from our home. I have to go faster.
Hitting Leok or Bran? Oh, neither. I'm just hitting this. Okay, cool. All right. You know what? Maybe I should have called to the stand to get another minion. Lucid Army, you're back, dude. You're unbanned. If I can win this game, Lucid Army, I'll not only unban you, I'll gift you a sub if I can somehow win this game. Now From the Depths actually hits some pretty crazy cards. I don't know what the order was exactly, but I gotta answer this though somehow. There was another Shield Shatter down there, but can I get to it somehow? From the Depths Heavy Plate, maybe? Oh, Brawl here, also potentially good, right? Although if I don't kill the Astalor first, I guess I get screwed, huh? So maybe we hit Astalor. Could call to the stand. Hit Astalor. I'm getting pretty low though again, man. Shield Shatter would be good. Is Shield Shatter on the bottom, guys, or not on the bottom? How does that work? I don't know how that works. Yeah, Astalor is also not bad. I think this is fine. I think we tried this. Hopefully the Huffer wins, right? So we can ping it maybe. Yeah, that's unfortunately the worst hit, but I gotta heal, right? I just gotta heal. I think I saved this to trade the From the Depths maybe next turn. Huffer winning would have been so clutch, dude. I'm really worried we're just dying to like chip damage over time now. All these Huffers turn after turn, you know. Oh, that's a lot of damage again. Am I dead here? Oh, that's lethal, right? That's yeah, I'm dead. Dang it, dude. The Huffer lethal. Oh wait, he healed me. Why did he heal me? I'm not dead. I got healed. He gifted the Naru me. I'm alive. Oh, listen, Army's hanging on for dear life, dude. Hanging on for dear life. Oh, I was alive at 1 anyway. Oh, I was alive. I was alive at 1. Oh, I miscounted. Thought they had enough, but they didn't. I was alive anyway. Okay. Lucid Army, you're just barely getting by, dude. Barely getting by. Oh, this doesn't really feel good, right? Maybe it's fine for next turn, but for now I feel like I need to ping to be alive. Even this ping though really doesn't feel very good. Because we died a Huffer again, right? Maybe I have to the front to get a good school teacher here, honestly. It feels really bad. Because I could do it next turn too. Oh, I could actually go for the Astalor here. To the front, trade Astalor. Not worth it though. Won't it be playable? Just to take the 3 out of play here, maybe. Because like Leok adds damage plus the harpoon gun here, maybe. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but it's. I mean, it's. I'm now safe against Huffer and Leok when I would have died if I didn't do this. So. Okay, that's actually kind of slower, but still a little annoying for sure. Ooh. I have any lethals here? Just wait, do I have lethal set up? Well, no, I need a heal though, or I'll die. I can hit that talent into face. That's 10, 12. Oh my god, I'm really close to lethal. 2 off. Taunt again. Does that change the lethal at all? No, it makes life harder probably. Ooh, deadly shot's really good. Dang. I feel like I'm running out of outs, guys. Like, what could I possibly get that's good enough now? I mean, draw 6 is a start. Jeez. I still feel it may not be enough, but it's a start for sure. Alex can heal. Shield Shatter is pretty dang close to being good. But I'm worried about these pirates. Does this show us anymore? It used to show us, right? We don't get to see anymore though, do we? No. To the front here, any good with like Alex and a school teacher? I can't play Alex and school teacher, right? Shield Shatter plus. I can't Shield Shatter into an honorable kill, can I? Might have to Shield Shatter my own minion here, but I'm gonna see if I can find some armor gain or something here. Yeah. I don't think that helps me at all. So I'm alive to everything except Huffer that we can see, but obviously I think we're pretty much screwed. I was worried if I killed that anyway, they were gonna get more damage off, you know, whatever. Not a Huffer, okay. It's a start. How on earth do I beat these pirates though? Oh my god. I don't know how snowed in. What is snowed in, guys? I need to read what's destroy damage minion, freeze all other minions. I can freeze all the Hydralodon cards. Do I have any lethals? Probably not lethal, right? This is almost lethal. I can play Asilor for 16, but it's never going to be lethal because of the Hydralodon. If I freeze... board lock him? That's a neat idea, but how do I do that? I gotta... Oh, I could go Astalor and then board lock? Yeah, that's not a bad idea, because you assume there'll be a Hydralodons. So... you assume you fill up on Hydralodons and then freeze the Hydralodon or the taunt minion? This is a neat idea. Although it doesn't work this way, guys. No, it doesn't work. That doesn't... it doesn't get board locked. It dies all at once. I don't think I had any other way to do it though, right? So if they have any charge pirate or a Huffer, we're dead. Or a harpoon gun. It doesn't... it actually killed the Hydralodon. So smite here kills me. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to kill the taunt last turn. Dang! They're gonna roll Huffer anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Leok, okay. Could have maybe just gone Alex draws at that turn, but like if I just killed the taunt and froze the Hydralodons and Alexed, But I don't think I set up a 2-turn lethal anyway. Like the smite would not have technically been lethal minus a Huffer edition, I don't think, or even then, because I would have gone to 11. Oh yeah, Doggy Biscuit was damaged too, though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's Lucid's fault. Yeah, Lucid's banned. See you, Lucid. That was a fun game though, trying to find all our outs. I don't know what the best I feel like there was probably a better line that turn, but I don't know what it was. The way the Astalor works, everything dies simultaneously, so there was no full board lock possible on the Astalor. So you could have gone Alexstrasza, like killed the taunt and Alex your own face and hoped that you were alive to like smite plus whatever. But the problem is you didn't add any damage in that world. You did add an 8/8, which could hit face, and then maybe an Astalor for a snipe next turn, but I don't know. It didn't really feel like a win was coming that direction either. I didn't see that one either. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break real fast. I'll be right back, and we'll play maybe 1 or 2 more of this, and then maybe some Marvel Snap, but I'll be right back. I went and put some product in my hair. It was driving me crazy. So hopefully it holds up now. It's getting sick of it. Sick of it! It'd be cool to get one more big game out of this. Did you guys figure out a way to win that game last game? I didn't really see it, but might have been some path out. Ooh, mirror match maybe. Okay. I have no idea how to win a mirror match here. I think armor totals will be so high that it's gonna be pretty tough to get a like combo victory. So I think we're gonna want to go for value. So maybe Bran school teachers and Bran early Astalors for extra value is probably the way to go. We might also want to think about drawing fewer cards so that we have a fatigue advantage. So I may not even want to play a shield block. We might just want to armor up. But, you know, using to the front as a value generation tool for school teachers as opposed to a combo enabling tool. I just don't really think we're ever gonna, you know, already 40. Like, how do I deal 40? Not impossible. Now, their list is different than ours. They have Lava Gorger. So this already to me implies that they're gonna have a superior armor gain deck. So that means I don't know. I still think I go for value, but it might be tough. Now, that said, you know, if we do get into a sort of a fatigue v fatigue battle, still clearly dealing 16 or 32 with an Astalor is perhaps advantageous. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Hitting me for 9 already. That is not appreciated. This is not easy to kill, by the way. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, sadly, this is a little shy, but I wonder if I have to shield slam it anyway here. Just to set up to kill it later. I just can't even really kill it right now. I'm not like super stressed about taking the extra 9, but I do need to be able to kill this thing. Oh, what am I doing here? At least hit it for 7, let's say. I think this is the path. Hit it for 7. Hopefully Astalor kills it next turn. We're happy. That should be fine. All right. Yeah, okay. So they're definitely getting a little bit of a health advantage early here. They are deciding to be a smorker, man. I'm trying to take this slow and steady and play this one out, you know, a little easy pace. And they're just saying, nope, we're going face. Screw you, buddy. So this would be the Astalor that I hold, I think. Honestly, the first one would be even better to hold, but I just need it right now. So, to the front, Bran, Astalor, school teacher type stuff's the plan. Just absolutely going face, man. If they used Rokara, or if they used Galvangar already, what is their other lethal push card? Maybe it is another Astalor? I'm intrigued. Let's play this guy, because I'm running out of space. Hopefully find something that's a little bit life-gainy. Ugh. Boy. Well, we don't love these. 0 value. Can't even get tradable out of this. Not that I really want to anyway. Excuse me, guys. Man. Yeah, this does not feel good. Dude, my hand is kind of clunky, guys. We might want to Sir Finley soon. I hate putting Astalor at the bottom, but I'm gonna need some life gain, dude. They're deciding to engage in a race here. I was not expecting this. They didn't even hit the minion. Are you kidding me? 6, 8. I think I gotta Astalor, man.
Any questions?
I think I gotta play the Astalor early. I didn't really want to, but whatever.
I must have more mana.
Okay, school teachers, fine. I wanted to get more value, but if they're over committing anyway, maybe the value line won't be as necessary. Maybe I'll just grind them out on stuff. I don't know. I think they might have just more stuff though. Oh my god, they have absolutely 0 chill. Why aren't they hitting the minions with the weapon though? I don't understand. That's last time, you know, they gave up 1 damage. I could maybe kind of see that, like, oh, okay, they just didn't want to give me 1 damage, but this time it was the same. They would have just gotten to clear a dude. I don't think I understand that. How do I not have any life gain, by the way? Do I need life gain? Kind of nervous. Gonna steam clean your Astalor? Doesn't steam cleaner only do deck? Yeah, it's only decks. So unless I Finley, they're not gonna steam clean my Astalor. Okay, that's at least a little life gain. Honestly, I'll take it, man. I'm feeling a little exposed here.
I have little time.
I think I shield shatter too, to be honest. I think I just need to deal with this thing. Everything matters. I don't need my minions that much anyway, so let's just shield shatter, whatever.
Not for my force.
All right, so I mean, they've just really gone hard. We have, I think, stabilized a little. I don't think we've stabilized a lot. And it just keeps coming. Okay. I can Alex draws on my own face maybe for a little bit more stabilization here. This is kind of one of their weaker turns so far, it looks like. I mean, the From the Depths is scary, but they're not doing anything yet anyway. Sir Finley, that makes the From the Depths even scarier. They did already get a couple cards out of it though, so doesn't change too much, but these might be the better ones, right? Okay, I would love to see a Rokara soon, just so I can feel even safer behind my health totals here. Although currently, I will say that this is the way to gain more life consistently, for whatever that's worth. Still don't really want to draw cards. Hey, Ob Furbo, man, thanks for the 100 bits.
What to do?
We can use Sir Finley as a fatigue protection card, right? Can't we shuffle more into the deck than are at the bottom of the deck? If I have like 3 or 4 cards left and I shuffle in 10, I net a fatigue advantage, don't I? Is this true? Does anyone know if this is accurate information I'm providing? Are they gonna have another board that demands a shield shatter? Second question. Am I dead? 16. Let's just do this. Let's just. I hate losing a hero power, but I think we want to use the Alexstrasza for health anyway at some point. Could try to save it for a 2 the front turn, but let's just get it down. So since they've already used their Finley, in other words, I actually don't have to worry about fatigue so much. If I need to draw cards just to make plays, I can. It's not a huge risk. Is the moral of that Finley story? So we are definitely playing this one as the control deck, in other words. Call to the Stand could be disruptive, but I don't know. I've seen lists like this that were running like the Steam Cleaner stuff. But I think Galvangar's, I think this list probably has Astalor because everybody has Astalor. So that might be the final big like threat kind of card they have. Which it is very threatening, particularly if they have any discounts to brand it. It might be hard for me to get back to 32 minus any Rokara shenanigans. Man, is this an early shield shatter again? But what choice do I have? What choice do we have? Feel like I don't want to take a bunch of damage here, and they're just not going to build any more big boards, right? I mean, I guess this starts hitting face a little. I don't know. Just in case I draw Rokara and want to play it, I don't want to lose a bunch of free chip damage. It's really not necessary yet, but so we're no. I mean, obviously we're nowhere close to lethal. They have 70. Oh, there's their Astalor. Okay, so actually a call to the stand here would be pretty legit. I think there's a great chance that would just rip the Astalor. Oh, order, huh? Could have just had another Astalor there. So now Call to the Stand can't quite stop all of this, unfortunately. Also, we're just gonna die. We can't heal enough to beat all these Astalors, I don't think. I don't have 2 Call to the Stand, so that's not an out. Yeah, they could have another Astalor here. I don't know. Maybe just decided to do it after the fact, I guess. I don't know. I don't personally feel like I can heal these fast enough, but I guess we'll see. How about I hit a single from the depths, by the way? So there's the Call to the Stand. It might be the right time to do that, honestly, and then just play for the Brawl. The only problem is I leave up a potential Bran if this Brawl misses, which of course is soul-crushingly good. Well, lethal even. It's actually almost lethal anyway, isn't it? Man, it's 20. Oh, actually, I think it is lethal always. Am I just dead if I do this? I think I'm just dead, right? Yeah, I think I'm just dead. It's the play, but I think I'm just dead. Astalor's just 16 plus 4 is 22 plus whatever lives on board. Yeah, and 8 lives, so yeah, we're just dead. This actually cost me a little bit of life, but something was gonna win anyway, so yeah, GG. Man, I feel like they committed super hard and then got bailed out with the Astalor right on time. If we'd been given like maybe 3 more turns, I think we would have been okay. I think we had a shot to get there because we would have had time to get the Rokara developed, start developing armor, had a better Call to the Stand maybe. But all right, tough game. We also didn't hit from the depths, which really put us behind on tempo. That would have helped too. Hey, Scotty Karate, been a little minute since I've tuned in. Happy New Year, my guy. May 2023 bring you many blessings. May 2023 is my birthday month. unintended pun, sir. I hope it brings me blessings as well. My birthday blessings. All right, Mage from the Depths is awesome. Yeah. Shield block might not be a bad keep against Mage. It depends if this is a big Mage variety or a small Mage variety, I suspect. Small Mage variety, we do prioritize life gain because they can do a lot of burst damage. This certainly reads big Mage variety, in which case they're probably going to grind me out with hero powers. It's going to be a tough one to win. We can try though to you know, weave our way into an Astalor counter lethal at some point. But the problem is they can also get good boards as well in this deck. So between the endless chip damage and threats on board and bodies to deny Astalor, this is gonna be a tough one to win. Yes, Bran. Yeah, Bran has gotten so many cards nerfed. Bran is basically taking no prisoners this standard year. He's guilt by association a million cards to death already. Yep, that's exactly right. I'll say it again. Hearthstone cards that say the word double or can make things cost 0 are always potential problems. Those are mechanics that time and time again result in things ended up broken. Doubling and 0. It is a potential disaster waiting to happen every time. Basically, the exponentiality of things is a problem. Potential problem, as always. Not always a problem, but it's scary every time. Okay, 6-mana Alex is actually not that useful for us. Heavy Plate would be really good if we had a Shield Shatter, but we don't. We actually don't have any removal right now other than the School Teacher. 3-mana Alex off the second From the Depths is pretty cool, but not even really that good right now. Just good for later to try to kill them, but I'm a little bit more worried about right now what we've got facing us down. So I guess we'll leave the Alex in there for now. Probably try to get by on a School Teacher next turn. I don't think we'll Heavy Plate yet. There's really no reason to yet, but alrighty. Shadow Storm. Really need to get like one more good game for this deck to make a video. But I also really want to play some Marvel Snap right now. A little bit in an odds end here. A little bit of a dilemma. God, these boards earlier just amazing. It's not even, they're not even playing, you know, aggro-y cards. It's really cards that are kind of slower in nature, but just absolutely swarming me down. We know what we're drawing, and it is not an answer to this. So, I mean, we're not dead yet. We're gonna have a 0-mana heal 8, so we'll try to find something cool here to help us recover. Not much, but try to stall into a Shield Shatter maybe. There are some plays here. Snowden gives us options. Provoke, we aren't going to be able to really do well. We will have an Alexstrasza for 3 if we want. We could take, but this is going to be 1 mana, so next turn we'd have to go From the Depths. We wouldn't be able to trade into the Alex for 1, so no, that won't work. I mean, Snowden is the pick, I guess. It's the one that stalls the most, but it's not great, honestly. Currently, I don't even really have a way to damage anything. So we'll see. It may not even be good enough. May have to get by on healing next turn. Just wait again. A top deck Shield Shatter is really what we need, but will it arrive in time? I don't know. Dino Lurker, thanks to the 22 months, man. Oh, okay. That actually, can I use this on my guy? Or does it say damage enemy minion? No, just damage minion. Okay, I can. So I can kill my own guy to freeze their board out. All right, that's a start. Oh, we have the shield shatter anyway. All good. Just kidding. We don't need the goofy Snowden. We're just too good at the game. Oh, what do you know? Double double shield shatter. Yes. Cool, even better. All right. Well, that's fun. Back to 24. Cleared the board. Still gonna lose this game, but at least feeling a little bit safer. I think a little happier. So now we need to, from the depths, find that really cheap Alexstrasza, find a Bran, find a To the Front, and find an Astalor. No big deal, right? Just find 20 more good cards, that's all. Not a problem. Oh, Cold Case is such a good card, man. Feels strong every time, I swear. Yeah, I guess we take the Alex for now. It seems like it could be very important. Is this worth another shield shatter? I mean, I have frozen bucklers. I don't think yet. Let's try to bait a little more into this for now. Hopefully my face isn't frozen so we can start to Outrider's Axe into some good stuff. Drake Fire trading out. Certainly a threat we need to keep in mind later. All right, shield shatter looking a little better. What I wouldn't get for a rancor though, man. No rancor in this deck. There's our cheap Alex. Yeah, not my favorite draw, is it? Man. I have frozen bucklers. I think I'm willing to trade this heavy plate out for a good card. Oh my god, that's not a good card. I have too many weapons already. That's not what I meant by good card. I'm taking so much free chip damage here. I don't know how much we can really sit on these shield shatters. We may need to have been playing them sooner, but I just know that if I use it, it's my last answer to a small wide board like this. I just need to find those Astalors and stuff soon. Try to find a win condition here. 43 to go. A Rokara soon would also be good. All these 2 health units, man. Rokara would feed. Would love it. So I don't think we have to worry about more dress or anything yet. Big spell stuff. There's some big spells for 8 that are good. The Arcane Defenders be a little bit of a pain for me, even with Shield Shatter, I guess. Can Noggling attack or target an Arcane Defender? It should be able to, right? An actual, oh, Empty Board Rune can sometimes go well for us. Let's see. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? I'm dead. Are you, dude? Dude, I mean, come on, dude. Oh my god. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. Is this deck only bad in bronze? We wouldn't know. Oh my god, guys. Lucid Army, I gotta ban you again. You guys gotta learn how the ranked system works. You have to. It's been years. You have to learn how ranked works. I'm gonna go insane if you guys don't learn how the rank system work. You're not bronze unless you finish the season as a bronze MMR player. You are always matched based on your MMR, which is represented by your star bonus. So when a top #1 legend player starts the month, they start in bronze, but they're not playing bronze players. They're playing other top legend players. The ranks are merely a visual progression system and have no bearing on your matchmaking. Again and again and again, I have to explain this every stream of my life. I have to explain this every single stream of my life. Everyone is a bronze player at the beginning of the season because they're not actually bronze players. It's, oh my god. That's why they don't show ranks anymore, because they're meaningless. Your opponent's rank is not relevant until you get to legend, where it actually means something. Right now, the opponent could be Diamond 5 already. But we have the same MMR, so a Bronze 5 can play a Diamond 5. Every time in my life I'll have to say this. I think this is my penance in life, having to explain the Hearthstone rank system, because apparently the Hearthstone team did not adequately describe it to people when it changed. It's my price to pay as a streamer. Yes, my personal purgatory. Yes. Exactly. All right, so some real big spell mage stuff happening here. Alex for 6, do we like, or do we want to wait? Maybe try to discount her again with another From the Depths. Not impossible, right? Sure, not impossible.
Job's done.
Belinda already is always scary. Whew. We go for some shield slam here. Oh my god, she is very big. Yeah, we're gonna have to shield slam for sure. Frozen, so no face attack to speak of here, but that's okay. Really not the best turn though, is it? 3 mana there. We're not killing the 3/2, but that's all right. Okay, so we know they got some cheap big spells. We're gonna have to think about a dragon board here. Brawl is decent against dragon board. Shield Shatter could be decent against a dragon board. So we'll see. Depends how big they are. I will tank 8 if it makes a Shield Shatter good, of course. All right, so yeah, Brawl a little iffy there. Call to the Stand Brawl though could be much better if we want to go for that route. I can't always kill the winning minion here this turn though. In fact, maybe I should say often can't kill the winning minion here. We know that's a spell. Do we think there's another minion in hand? Almost always, right? There's like always another minion in hand. They run a lot of minions in this deck, so. All right, baby, we want the 3/2 to win. Come on, baby. That is a 4/12, excuse me. That is not what I requested. Okay, sure. Why not? Yeah, perfect. Let's go. That's actually perfect. Yeah, okay. Still at 29. We've gotten through a couple threats. Well, really just one threat, let's say. This is another threat. Okay, a little more manageable. That, Nixie is not too bad for the Shield Shatter here. Another decent Brawl board if we want to try to save the Shield Shatter for a better target later. The thing is, Rokara's Shield Shatter here is awfully nice because I get to hit them for 8. I think I like that more because we're actually not too far away from maybe setting up some kills if I can set up some brand stuff soon. That Alex is on the bottom of the deck. We need that other From the Depths. Just, is Brawl going to be any good later is the question, right? You kind of expect the Shield Shatter always will have some relevance. The Brawl is only good in very specific board states, which is basically this one. I think we actually need to Brawl. We'll just be incredibly sad if the Onyxia wins. It's so unlikely, but we'll be so sad. But it's probably the best Brawl for all the whelps, right? Okay, that's good. Just fine. Okay, so that's parrot number 1. So we have another potential parrot, another amulet. We have maybe some of those arcane taunt guys sometimes. Maybe a rune can make some big stuff. We'll see. Ice Blood's potentially okay for us. Siphon mana and a secret. All right. Arcane Bolt. That's not too bad. Scheme of things, that's not bad. Let's see if the tower hits anything like a Drake Fire, though. That would be annoying. Could, of course. Oh, yeah, naturally. Oh, but those are really tiny, so that's actually good news. Because remember, this is not copies, so that's actually what they're going to get off their Drake Fire, which is really, really good, I think. Yeah, here we'll go Rokara. Probably just hit the Cobalt, honestly. Can likely just hero power face, maybe. Again, I don't think that's worth a shield shatter yet, right? So we're 29. That's not so bad. 3 to the face here. All right. Still worried about you know, long term just grinding me down with big stuff. Ruined Orb is not bad. That's a good start. Generation and damage, yeah. Rune, so that's an explosive runes we know. Blizzard's a whiff, okay. Wildfire is really good for them, and Arcane Overflow is dead to them. Ruined Orb again is really good for them. Yeah, they got two cards there. Hopefully they're not anything gross. First Flame's good for us. So we got an explosive runes, by the way, to play around. So probably throw like a weapons expert into that. That's fine. This turn is a little wacky. I don't think we brand School Teacher, do we? I think there's better ways for me to win games. I don't think that's necessary here. I'm hoping that I can win off brand into a win condition. Now that said, I have almost no cards. As I look now, I have basically nothing. They're also at 23. I think I might be able to win without Bran. Let's use Bran. I take it back. Let's use Bran. I can coin here too to get a noggling hit. Hopefully that's good. That's garbage. This is actually pretty decent, I guess. We need some cards. I was hoping for like a bash or something here though, specifically to give me some life gain maybe. Yeah, I really don't love these, but a freeze can be quite good. I guess we'll just try to draw some cards. I don't know. This potentially could draw me too many cards, but they also have a lot of big stuff, so I doubt it. I think we'll whiff on this quite often. Shield Shatter's a good start. Okay. Reckless is not good. Alex v Parrot. Okay. We are learning a little bit about what's at the bottom of our deck as well, by the way. It was a Naga Ling, a to the front. We knew the Alex already. Heavy Plate's a good hit. And they've got another Reckless. Okay. The real problem for us is going to be beating Recklesses and Mordreshes. We're going to have to try to kill them soon, I think. So honestly, Finley here is pretty nuts. If Brand's alive, I guess you're not excited about it, but otherwise we could get an Alex and some mana cheat. Doubt we'd be able to do anything crazy there, but if I played like a to the front now and then Finley, could I maybe hit like, well, we know we'd hit School Teacher and Alex at least, which is a pretty good start, if nothing else. Might be able to set up some lethals because I've already got 11 and they're at 20. Yeah, in fact, well, okay, that's a free, so I got 7 plus 8 is 15. I would need to find 5 damage off either School Teachers or perhaps something else, maybe? Oh, Solid Alibi. So this would not be the turn for that then. This is probably just a heal turn. Maybe still hit 6 to... Oh, no, we don't hit 6 to face. No, we don't. That's not how that works. Hopefully this hits a minion and not my face. Perfect. Free. I need to gain some life. I also value trading, but if we're going to Finley anyway, the trading gets less valuable. So let's just use these heavy plates. Maybe we save 1. We don't need 2 right now. Yeah, no need to hit here for only 1. You know, if I could have hit for 6, I would have to get the axe equipped and spend that mana, but For only one, I don't think it's worth it. So, cold case or armor gain again. All right.
No waves can save
They can freeze my face this turn, so this is probably not a lethal push turn. Probably just gonna ping stuff and hope for the best. Honestly, it's not a bad shield shatter again. I don't expect them to have too many more wide boards like this, you know? So ping here. Shield shatter. Ping worth it, right? To net 4. Don't really think I care about pinging face just yet. Although, there are definitely breakpoints where that's going to matter at some point. But we're still not quite turning the corner yet, so... I don't think it's time yet.
Let's see.
Ooh, that makes Alex even cheaper, dude. If I go for this, I don't actually want to take Alex if I'm going to Sir Finley, right? I want to take something else that's less... Yeah, maybe we'll take Forged in Flame. I don't even need the Finley, perhaps, in that case. I almost draw my whole deck. Although I don't want to destroy this weapon. So maybe it's Hammer to trade that in again. Yeah, this should set up the best chance for lethal, right? Think. To the front coin. Finley? Or do I want a coin because I need more cards? Well, I know I'm hitting Forged in Flame, so I should have plenty of cards. So I attack for 6 to face. Oh my god, Fireball face off the Runed Orb. Okay. Oh, is this the freeze turn? No, this is not a freeze this turn, so that's good. Okay. Pelican Diver. I mean, I guess it's just, do I go or not, right? Is this the turn to go?
unstoppable.
I have 6 and 8. We know is 14. They're at 23. I can't get an Astlor and I can't get a school teacher, right? So I don't think it's time to go yet. It feels too early.
Unstoppable.
We're about to just get this stuff naturally. Anyway. Like without the Finley, you know? We're getting close to just having all the stuff. There's an Astalor. That's certainly very good to get. But it's gonna put it in hand as opposed to in deck. But I guess that's fine.
Our gift
Still
enlightens us.
a nice advantage here. So we get armor and board this way. I mean, this definitely starts setting us up nicely. Alex plus the weapon now is this is a 1 mana weapon, right? And this is a 3 mana Alex. And we're gonna get all of them because I'm gonna have 6 cards in deck and Finley. So that would be enough. 8 plus 5 if they don't gain life here. And if I'm alive, that is, I guess. I don't even need to do the fronts or anything, right? It's just Alex is cheap enough, and yeah, that doesn't matter. As long as my face is not frozen, I think we're guaranteed lethal, maybe. So I'm gonna have 7 in deck, and I'm gonna have 7 in hand. This is just lethal, right? 7 in hand, 7 in deck. I think it's just always lethal. Alex into hammer. I didn't even count ping too, but I don't think we need it.
Cycle of life is reborn anew.
There it is. Cool. Dude, it's a 5/7, by the way. That's gross. Okay. Cool. That was a good win, actually, man. Yeah, that was a nice game. Kind of had to take a different little angle there of approach, but we got through some monster threats, dude. The control aspect of the deck kept us in it long enough to just whittle them down. That's a good win, man. I like that. Not kill own minion for armor. No, like I said, I think we were trying to end the game. So, you know, setting up the 2-turn lethal and stuff. I don't think I was dead very often or really ever there based on where they were at, but I don't know. I'd have to visit it, but I liked the ping face. It just gave us the outs, you know. case they get some armor or something. All right, I think that's gonna do it for Hearthstone. Let's play a little Marvel Snap, guys. That was a good final win there.